Huh? Huh? What is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Jay Bari, back with another Speak from the Heart, giving you guys greatness once again. Which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and soon to become that PlayStation 5. Oh baby, we got an interesting week this week, don't we? Huh? Don't we have an interesting week? Yo, PlayStation, where you at, baby? You know? I'm that little kid in elementary school right now. Huh? Where I'm eating school lunch. Oh, hold on, guys, hold up, wait a second. Let me paint the picture before you guys get upset at Jay Bari and you start making fun of my lisp and all that good stuff. Let me paint the picture. Let me get this chat rolling for a second. Let me get this chat rolling real quick. Hold up. I forgot to reset it. Let me get the chat rolling. Let me paint a picture, guys. Okay? I'm that kid, right? That you're going on a school trip, right? Everybody is going into a next generational school trip. Okay? I'm painting a picture. Get my Bob Ross on, guys. But listen, okay? Right? But my parents forgot to pack that oh so special lunch. I'm getting ready to go to this next gen trip, but I gotta rely on the fucking school lunch. Meanwhile, Jimmy Two Left Feet and all the other little Xbox punks, they got their parents packed them a nice lunch. They got the Dunkaroos, the Lunchables, the Capri Suns. While I'm out here drinking the mini Juicy Juice with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and an apple. I want some Dunkaroos. I want some Teddy Grahams. Huh? PlayStation forgot to pack my damn lunch. And I'm pissed off. Y'all ain't listening to me, man. They forgot to pack my damn lunch. I got no Teddy Grahams. I got no Dunkaroos. I got no Lunchables. I got no Capri Suns. I got no little popcorn in the Ziploc bag. I ain't got no Oreos in a Ziploc bag. I'm out here eating peanut butter and jelly with an apple on the side. And that small ass Juicy Juice box. Y'all know the box I'm talking about. Huh? Y'all know the box that I'm talking about. The little box with a little bunny rabbit on there. That's an apple juice or a little fruit punch. And you take 2 slips and it's done. You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm excited for next gen. But they forgot to pack my damn lunch. Meanwhile, just because the Xbox guys, they got their lunch packed with Dunkaroos and the Lunchables and the Capri Suns, doesn't mean they got the good flavor. Huh? It doesn't mean they got the good flavor. They got the fake ass pepperoni pizza Lunchables. The one that nobody buys. With custard, not yogurt. They got the custard. You know what I mean? They got the strawberry Dunkaroos. I don't even know if that's a real Dunkaroos, but damn well nobody gonna eat no damn strawberry frosting Dunkaroos. They ain't got the good flavor. They might have got their lunch packed by their parents, but it ain't good lunch. When you look at it, it's the flavors and the boxes that nobody wants. Yeah. Yo, what is good, guys, man? What is up, man? Listen, we're gonna have a lot of fun today on Speak from the Heart, man. Once again, Speak from the Heart is like an open chat podcast, you know, where we talk about the things that happen throughout the week. You know, Xbox announcing a new console, a release date, and price for both Series S and Series X. Call of Duty multiplayer has been revealed, and it's looking so good. There's some worries, there's some concerns, but overall, my impressions are very, very high. Ubisoft Forward, woo, woo. Ubisoft Forward, and you know, gotta address the PlayStation Nation as well. Stop listening to these damn articles. Stop, you know, everybody's gonna make a quick reaction article just so you can get them to click on it. And you guys just take the bait every single fucking time, and then you DM the whole damn PlayStation Nation about this dumbass article that anybody could write. You know what I mean? I could make a tweet when Xbox announced their price. I could have made a tweet say, "Oh, PlayStation is gonna react." You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. We gotta stop. We gotta actually read the articles before let's look at the titles. Let's read the articles. These articles are from dumbass writers. They're no different. But what is good, guys? Yo, Saltis Gaming, what's up, man? Yo, Prebin, what is up? Yo, Butt Roger, what is up, man? Yo, Enko, what is good, man? Nick, what is up? EJ Johnson, what is up? Yo, CTR2, what is up? Prebin, what is up, man? Issa, what is up, man? What is up? Drawing Soul, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, shout out to Streamlabs. I see you in the chat. Streamlabs. Yo, True Bleed, what is up, man? Yo, Spider, what is up? What is up? Yo, Envy Dub, what is up, man? That's my G right there, man. Yo, Cyber Dragon, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, the boy Young, what's good, my J? I see you out here, man. Shout out to the boy Young, man. Shout out to you, man. See you in the chat. Yo, Andre the 6K, the real McCoy, Wagwan Bredja, Messiah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout out to you guys and on being in the chat. Yo, T-Man Food, what's good, man? I need them PS5 pre-orders like now. You know the vibes. We need that, man. You know what I mean? We gotta register for a PS5 invitation email like 2 weeks now. Huh? Where's the fucking invitation? You know what I mean? Yo, Bridget William Wildebeest, what is up, man? Caleb Kaiser. Caleb, what is good, man? Yo, JM, what is up? Cold War Hype, you know the vibes. What is up, guys, man? Appreciate all you guys coming through, man. Yo, Tronology, what's good, man? Thorbar, you know, you seen it. You seen it, Tron, man. You know what I mean? Yo, my man, Logical Nonsense and some other kid persona had on. He had to make me pull out the Thor. I didn't even want to pull out the Thor that stream. I wanted to level up the other characters. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Random Guy, what is good, man? What is up, guys? So I'm drinking a beer, as you should, man. You know what I mean? Get you a nice cold brewski. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with a nice cold brewski. But yeah, guys, we got a lot of things to talk about, man. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on a few things before I let everybody in. And I know everybody's ready to go. Whoever wants to come in, but yeah, the whole price and release date. At the end of the day, like I said in the Avengers streams, and I probably said this in other streams, I really don't care for the Xbox this generation. Like, Xbox have given me no reason for me to purchase an Xbox. They're giving me no reason to be like, oh damn, maybe I need to go over to that, give that platform another try. You know what I mean? They're giving me no reason to do that stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm not interested in buying the Series S or the X, but I got to give kudos when it's deserved. They did a good job on announcing the price and release date. The price is pretty good. Everything that I expected the price to be, I pretty much what it is. $300 for the S. Well, the S, I didn't really make a price prediction on that, but the Series X, I definitely said 500, and it is 500. But you know, they also got a release date for November 10th. So that's a Tuesday, kind of a weird day to release a console, you know, within the work week. Normally you want to release a console like on the Friday, you know, even a Thursday or even a Saturday would be cool. You know what I mean? Any of those days, in my preferably a Friday or a Saturday, it's pretty good. But damn, these motherfuckers out here releasing a console on a Tuesday. And I have a Bari theory that I wrote on Twitter earlier, because I had the prediction. Hey, Ice Queen Gaming, what's up? I had a prediction that Xbox Series X was going to launch on November 13th. And I'm pretty confident that's when that console is going to launch. But my theory is that I figured that Microsoft found out when PlayStation is going to launch, which my next prediction is November 6th. You know, a lot of people is going to disagree with me, but you know, that's a common thing in this community, right? Everybody disagree with your boy Jay Bari. What your boy Jay Bari said come true, and then everybody claim that they said what your boy Jay Bari said, right? That's typically how YouTube works, right? I've been here long enough. I understand. But so my other prediction was November 6th, but Xbox didn't want to wait a whole week, so they pushed it up to the Tuesday. They got their marketing deals to also push it, because you notice that a lot of these games, they also push their date, which makes it believable that Xbox had a set date in mind, but they pushed it up as well. Because once they pushed their date up for November 10th, they got Assassin's Creed to push it up, they got Yakuza Like a Dragon to push it up, Tetris Effect Connected to push it up. They got all these third-party games that was supposed to release in other periods within November. They got those dates to get pushed up, you know what I mean, for the release of the console. That is why, because these games already had like a release date, right? They already had a release date set in mind. So that's why I really believe that my predictions was correct with November 13th for the Xbox Series X and November 6th. We're still waiting for PlayStation to give us some news as far as when they're releasing their console, but that's still my prediction. Still, it is still November 6th. The price I still have a prediction for is $450, and the digital is going to be $400. A lot of people's not going to believe me on that, but it is what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, you know the vibes. Everybody gonna say they always thought that it was this price and this release date. You know the vibes. But yeah, that's my little Bari theory right there, man, where I feel like they was gonna release that Friday, but they pushed it up a notch. But they got two consoles releasing at the same date. Kind of weird. Right? You know, Xbox guys now talking about value propositions, you know, with the Series S and Game Pass. You know what I mean? I don't know what is going on here with the Series S, but we're gonna divulge into that a little bit more when everybody else come in. Matter of fact, let me pull it up here for a second. Let me go to the Xbox website here. Itbot. Let me go to the Itbot. Here we go. So Series S X $499, Series S $299. So it pretty much costs the same as the Switch. I still think the Switch is going to outsell this motherfucker right here. This holiday season. You know, a lot of people not going to believe that, but I do think that like I said, they did a good job in announcing the date and the price and all that stuff, but in my personal opinion, you don't really have any compelling software. Like to be truly honest, people's just buying this console just because they're fans of Xbox and they want to see Xbox do good. At this day and moment, like, yo, what games is releasing with this? As far as exclusive games, they just announced that Gears of War Tactics is now coming out November 10th with the Series S and X. And that's pretty much it, exclusive wise, that's coming out for the console. There's nothing really else coming out for the console exclusive wise. Is the Medium still coming out that date? They didn't really announce that. I didn't see Scorn listed there. You know, where is he at? I think the Red Dragon, he put out a tweet. What's his tweet? Is it Z Red Dragon? I don't know these dudes' Twitter handles, man. Oh yeah, here it is. And he had some series. He had some Series X launch titles here. Where is that tweet? Where is that tweet? And it's looking pretty sparse, man. It's looking pretty sparse. Phil Spencer, I know it's been a wait for the price a day pre-order thing. Oh yeah, pre-order starts on September 22nd. Anybody in here getting a Series S or X? So here we go. So far, launch day games for the Series X and S looks like this. November 10th, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Gears Tactics, Watchdog Legions, Yakuza Like a Dragon. You know what I mean? Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is the launch title here. Third-party games. And one exclusive that been on PC for the longest. That's the freaking launch title. That's the launch lineup. People want to make fun of the PlayStation 4 and other PlayStation launches, but this is hard. This is horrible. This is not even horrible. This is horrible. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my man Arcade, man. He said you getting the S. Yo, Arcade, I will advise you to look at Digital Foundry's video, or listen to it and read up on what you're actually getting with that Series S, man. There's a lot of limitations with that shit, to be honest with you, but hey, you do what you do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just feel like that is a very weak ass launch lineup. You know what I mean? Very, very weak launch lineup. Yeah, games don't matter, man. It's about the services. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with this news with the Xbox Series S. A lot of people went out their way and be like, yo, Series S, $300 plus Game Pass and EA Access. Man, that's a great value. PlayStation, you gotta buy the console and just a Spider-Man game. I'm listening to people like, PlayStation has PS Now that has more games than Game Pass, and have PlayStation exclusives in there as well. Everybody keep forgetting about the value proposition with PlayStation Now for some strange reason, that you have over 450 games that you can download in the fucking service compared to Xbox over 100. And you know what I mean? Yo, Sam Mash, what is up, man? Yo, Omar, what is up? Andrew Clay, what is up? Buck Roger, what is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate you guys coming through, man. You know what I mean? I just don't understand how people just seemingly forget that you have a other service on PlayStation that it got a pretty good launch. It have a good lineup of games in their catalog. Yo, Castle Hellford, what's up, James, man? What is up, man? What is up? Link, what is up, man? Yo, PlayStation Symbol Gamer, 2 years. I might get a Series S. X is a waste of money. Well, the thing is, this is what I'm listening to, and this is what I'm hearing, that the Series S only have 8 gigs of RAM in the joint. Where I feel like listening to Digital Foundry, and a lot of people saying that that's kind of limited because of how next gen games is going to be and how you want to push the envelope. You're kind of bottlenecking, progression of next gen games with such a low space of RAM like that. So that's why I'm like, Series S in 2 years, you might see a Series S Pro. You're not gonna see that console that's out there like that, in my personal opinion. You might see an upgrade to that console. You know what I mean? Yo, Don P, what is up, man? What is up, guys? So we're definitely gonna be on the lookout for that, man. It seems a little weird there. Yo, Ghostface, what's up, man? Yo, the finest, what's up, man? What is up, guys? Let me see what Buck Roger said here. But appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate the donation, guys. Yeah, like the Series S to me, like it sounds really good on paper as far as the price and what it has to offer, but when you really dissect it and what it's offering, it's a cheap console that you can get into gaming really good, but how is it going to be in the long run? What's the long run, game? They're going to hit you with another Series S version 2 years down the line, and that's how they're going to grip you. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like these games 2 years out is going to take full advantage of, or if you're developing for that Series S, even though it got the same CPU as the Series X, the GPU and the RAM is very, very, very limited. So we'll definitely see. Oh yeah, and the custom SSD. Well, I'm not, to be honest with you, I know a lot of people is pretty much like knocking the 512 gigabytes. I'm not really knocking that. If they are living up to their promises with these compressions with the games and stuff like that, then I don't really see 500 gigabytes being too bad for such a cheap console like that. But I'm with everybody with how those custom, SSD little memory card things, how those are going to be priced. I'm seeing the rumors out there as far as how these SSDs pricing. I've seen the $200 range. You wanna attract, the mass market. You want to attract these casual market. You're not going to attract casual market with those proprietary memory cards, especially if it costs them like that. Remember the Vita? How everybody slayed the Vita, having proprietary memory cards and how expensive it was, and the mass market didn't adopt it, right? Only the hardcore really adopted the Vita. So we'll definitely see how the Series S and the X works when it comes to that stuff. It's a lot of questions to be made. I know everybody. This is why I've always been saying with Microsoft, right? Microsoft, when they put out a show, well, typically when they put out a show before this whole inside Xbox and COVID and all that stuff, they usually put on a good pacing show. They usually put on a good glitz and glamour. When it would attract your eyes and all. It's like, oh, they're doing good over there, right? But when you break it down and when you just start dissecting what is going on and what is being said and what is being shown, it's really not really a good, it's not a good value over there to really be like purchasing an Xbox, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. Yeah, like they show a whole bunch of shit and all that stuff. It's like, oh man, these girls singing in their trailers, rock music being played, Keanu Reeves is coming out on stage. Oh man, Xbox is killing it, baby. Then you break down the shows and you break down these consoles and stuff like that. You're like, there's a lot of questions to be asked here. You know what I mean? A lot of questions to be asked here, man. And like I said, they showing up a good game. Their bark is pretty loud, but at the end of the day, the bark is coming from a Chihuahua. You get what I'm saying? It's always the smallest dog that has the loudest barks, right? When you're walking by somebody's house and you hear this bark, you're like, you hear that shit and then you look at it, it's like, yo, the smallest fucking dog thing. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You gonna bite my shoelaces? What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? These small ass dogs. You know what I mean? Always the loudest and the craziest ones. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, when you look at what's barking, it's a small little ass Chihuahua. I'm fucking scared of that. You know what I mean? That's what Microsoft is to me, man. Yo, Chris Retches, what's good, man? Yo, South Star Online, what is up? Yo, Rome Rush, what is good, man? What is up, man? Yo, I agree with that, Rome Rush. I agree with that, man. The cost of the Series X and the SSD, you might as well just get the X for the 1 gigabyte. I mean, the 1 terabyte. You might as well. Yo, Blackberry, what's up, man? Yo, Jamar, what is up, bro? But let me get into this Call of Duty real quick, then I'm going to bring everybody in and we're going to talk about all the other stuff here. So Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War has been announced, where they said that the multiplayer is going to be true 4K, HDR, and up to 120 frames per second. I don't know if that's going to be, full 4K and 120 frames per second, but it's just a cool option to have. That's going to be pretty sweet. You know what I mean? But they talked about the modes that they have here. Treyarch always have these little fancy smashy names for their modes and stuff like that. Yo, Bray MG, what's up, man? What is up, man? They always have these smart ass names for it. So they introduced a new mode called VIP Escort. It's kind of a blend of search and destroy. It's kind of a blend of like a battle royale mode. And so basically with this mode, one of the players is a 6v6 mode. One of the players is a VIP, where they have to be escorted to like the pickup location to get them out of the map or whatever. And the other team has to fight against and pretty much kill the VIP and other teammates, right? But your team or whoever team has to protect the VIP to get to their destination, and it interchanges within modes and all that stuff. Looks like a very interesting mode, but you do have one life in this mode, but you do have like a last stand, kind of like a down state in the mode. So we'll definitely see how it plays when the game comes out, man. Yo, the Almighty Spark God, what's up, man? Immortal Black, what is up? Sam Mash, what is up, man? Yo, Cloud X Vita, what's good, man? Good prices, but come on, people. We all know Sony will give us the better price. Yeah, I feel like with Sony, what they're offering is going to be the better value proposition. Because look, you get a PlayStation 5, right? You are getting the better of the exclusive content. In my opinion, you're also getting the better off the services, because just off of a value proposition, you have more stuff to play within PS Now than you have with Game Pass. Yes, Game Pass is offering, day one, Microsoft exclusives, but at the end of the day, they're not holding a candle to what PlayStation is offering. That's just my opinion. People is gonna want to shoot it down because it's Xbox, and Xbox is in last place, and they want to give them little pity points and all that stuff. I'm not saying that Game Pass ain't a good service, but at the end of the day, I feel like when you look at a value proposition, PS Now offers a better value proposition than Game Pass, in my personal opinion. Yo, PlayStation Simple Gamer with a $5, he said, yo, for people without 120 hertz TVs, you think they will have a 120 frames per second match, so the 60 frame gamers don't have less of an advantage? Now, I honestly think they're gonna mix and match them all together, because even with people that's playing on PC, you are playing with people that has more than 120 frames per second on their PC, on their monitors and all that stuff, where you're playing 60 frames per second. Obviously the people with a high frame is going to have a better advantage, but hey, you gotta fight through that shit. Yo, Sub Negro, man, with a $5, he says Sony needs to have a super summer sale to sell through the PS4 stock. PS5 pre-orders soon. Robert Scenero said it. Yo, that Robert Scenero dude have never been right, guys. I don't understand how people keep quoting this Robert Scenero dude, but he's never been right. He's been saying a whole bunch of shit. Pre-orders are going to begin this day. This, that. He's never been right, yo. But shout out to you guys with a donation, man. Yo, Cloud, what's up, man? What is up, man? So yeah, they also have Combined Arms, which Combined Arms is pretty much their domination or their ground war mode. That's their big battle mode. So that's when we was looking at the maps and we saw these big battles and these big stages. That's their Combined Arms stuff for the big battle, ground war stuff. Fire teams are something new here. New 40 player category, Black Ops 1 with 10 teams of 4. So this is something that we saw in the trailer as well, where you have 40 players playing, but they're divided up in 10 teams of 4. So that's going to be very, very interesting on that mode. And then you have your classic modes here and all that stuff. Also, just want to let you guys know that if you guys do care about this, Dead Silence is back. It's called Ninja. So it's a little bit different. It doesn't keep you quiet, but it keeps you quieter. Your footsteps is definitely quieter. Also, score streaks is different this time around. I don't know how I feel about the score streaks right now, where the score streaks, when you die, it doesn't stop. You don't stop earning it. But how you get the score streaks is pretty much through multipliers, through doing objectives and kills. So you get them faster as you get kills and you do objective play. If you're somebody that's just camping, you know, in Jimmy 2 left feet in a corner camping, trying to shoot people, you're not going to earn the higher score streaks like that. But if you're playing aggressive, you're getting kills, you're doing the OBJ, you know, you will earn the score streak much faster. I'll definitely see how that is going to play out. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Because there's going to be a meta to the game, how to get score streaks faster, especially if you can't, if you're dying, you know, you're not losing anything. I think that's kind of crazy. I think they should have it where if you die, you lose some points or something like that. You know what I mean? But to have it like the score streaks is always earned. You're always earning your score streak even when you die. You're not really rewarding anything. Motherfuckers can go 10 and 10 and get a napalm. that's not teaching the player to do good, you know, do better or nothing like that, in my personal opinion. Yo, Rafe, what is up, man? Yo, Jemiah, what's good, bro? What is up, man? So yeah. Oh, they say score streaks also have cooldown, preventing players from spamming. So it has a cooldown. So even if you loop your score streak, you can't pretty much call it in right after each other like the older Call of Duty games, like on PS3 and Xbox 360 days. They have it on a cooldown. So once you have a chopper gunner and say you earn like another UAV or another whatever, you get another chopper gunner, it's on a cooldown. So they're like, hey, you're not spamming these score streaks. But it is with R, when if your other teammate earns a score streak and then you have a score streak and you call in, you know, they're gonna cool you down a little bit. Which we're gonna see how that plays, man. We're definitely gonna see how it plays. Oh, sprint takeoff. Well, I'll talk about this in a more like a breakdown with the game. I want to do like a different stream breaking down the whole game of what I've seen from the other playthroughs and all that stuff. But before I let everybody in, the early access beta starts October 8th for PS4 players. So if you guys already pre-ordered the game, you will be playing October 8th early. So that's on the Tuesday, and October 10th is when the beta opens up for everybody else. So that's a cool little caveat. You know, a lot of people might not understand that if you don't really play Call of Duty. Like, playing early is a big advantage in any multiplayer game because you get to analyze the maps a little bit better. You get to, you know, learn the maps, the in and outs, the routes and all that stuff before everybody else. So everybody kind of want to, you know, get ahead of the curve when it comes to, you know, multiplayer, which is, you know, pretty understandable. But let me get everybody in here, man. Shout out to you guys in here, 96 of you guys in here. Shout out to my man Jemiah for sniping that dude. I don't know what you said. Yo, Lionel, what's good, man? Why y'all be hating on Jimmy 2 left feet, man? Yo, Jimmy 2 left feet, man. Yo, Jimmy 2 left feet never learned, man. You know, you got to get with the program, man. Jimmy 2 left feet. He bought 6 Xbox Ones this generation and was disappointed, and he's going to try and get another Xbox this generation or the upcoming generation and still be disappointed, you know? So we'll see. But let me get people in here, man. Going into the open chat here. Yo.
What up?
Can you guys hear me?
What up, Bar?
Yo, what's good, guys? Man, what is good, man? Another episode, guys. Very, very interesting week. This show, I might be sitting back a little bit listening to y'all, man, how you guys feel about Xbox releasing their price and PlayStation being so quiet. The Ubisoft Forward. You want to tackle the Ubisoft Forward first?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yo, Ubisoft. Lord have mercy, guys. Once again, man, when I see these shows, I automatically ask, like, who are you Q&A in when it comes to what to show or not? I'm not saying the show was bad, but they're very disrespectful to certain key Ubisoft characters. And I'll be honest with you.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll be honest with you. The Prince of Persia, I never really played Prince of Persia like that. I did play the first one. I never finished it. I never really got into the series. But seeing the remake, if that is called a remake, it didn't really, entice me to be like, yo, I want to get into the series. What's your thoughts on the Ubisoft Forward, man?
Okay, so I'm a huge Prince of Persia fan. I'm actually one of the people who are super salty about Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed pretty much is like this, was supposed to be the successor for Prince of Persia or whatever, but I think the Prince of Persia franchise is better. But yeah, I played all three of them. To me, number 2 was my favorite one, but I really enjoyed the first one, Sands of Times. I thought it was really good. I was happy when I started seeing it, when I saw the sand and everything. I was like, oh shit, this is the Prince of Persia remake. You know what I mean? I was super hyped about it or whatever. I was over at sick Discord. But yeah, I could see there's complaints about some people, because we've seen other remakes, right, that have like completely, like, you know what I mean, like actually like remade and done like the game like justice, like Shadow of the Colossus. If you see the remake comparisons with Demon Souls and shit like that, so I can see some of the concerns that people have.
That's more of a remake, Chris.
Yeah, I'm still hyped for the game. Like, somebody's
background noise.
So I think that's Cyber Dragon. Your mute your mic, Cyber.
Yeah, Cyber.
So anyways,
we can hear the background noise. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Yeah. Nah, there's still a lot in the background. But what I'm saying is, I'm still hyped for the game. I'm still gonna pick it up. Yo, you gotta mute yourself, bro. But yeah, but other than that, Scott Pilgrim. The remastered is coming out.
That
was a dope ass game. That was one of those little indie games that I played back in the day.
That's a beat 'em up, not that Battletoad shit.
Yeah. So, but what else? Oh yeah. Why they keep doing my man Sam Fisher like
Jesus,
this?
yo, Chris, man.
Yo, this man is in every single Ubisoft game except his own game.
He on cell phones. He on everything. They whoring that man out, bro.
Yeah, but I'm actually kind of hyped for him Siege, because I was just playing. Matter of fact, it's crazy because I was just playing Siege last night, and Siege is probably like my favorite multiplayer game. Like, as far as like multiplayer shooter game this generation, like I still play this shit to this day. I was playing it last night, so I'm kind of interested what his abilities are going to be and what his gadgets and his guns he's going to have in Siege. Some people was like, well, it's first person, you're not even going to see them. That's true, but at the same time, you know what I mean, you're going to be seeing if you're on the defending, because I'm pretty sure he's an attacker. If you're on the defending team, you're going to be seeing Sam Fisher running around and shit like that. So I think that's pretty cool. But the disrespect that this man's getting by not getting his own game after people been asking, even just do a remake of the first one if you have to. Just something, man. Splinter Cell is like to me, it was like up there was like Metal Gear Solid as far as like the stealth genre and stuff like that. Even though I like Metal Gear more, but Splinter Cell is still one of those games. That other game, Immortals, that game looks okay. I'm still not feeling it all that much.
Oh, I'm sold on that. I'm sold on that.
Yeah,
I'm
it looks
sold
all
on
right.
that game. Honestly, I'm sold.
It looks all right. You know what I mean? It's in Greek mythology and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, the
combat looks clean. The combat looks clean. I like it.
It reminds me of Breath of the Wild, if anything.
Nah, don't start that shit.
Yo, Persona, what's up, man? Well, by the way, guys, this is Chris talking. We have Chris Righteous in there. We got Cyber Dragon, Levon, Link, Persona, and Stealth Guy Gaming in here, man. But Chris giving his thoughts on the Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah. Okay, then where the hell is Beyond Good and Evil? I don't think that game is ever going to come out.
Yo, what year was that showing again? What year was that showing?
That was 2018 or 17.
Jesus.
I think it was 2017. Yeah, it was.
What?
Persona, don't come up here with your shit, Persona.
I think he's out of breath.
Phil Spencer said. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
No, he's playing the character.
Yo,
did you watch the Ubisoft
What up,
Persona?
Huh?
UB4? Did you watch the Ubisoft conference?
Yeah, I needed a nap when I took lunch at work. So I watched that shit. That shit was trash. Listen, man. That shit was
How
trash.
do I sound now, fellas? How do I sound now? Good?
Is that Cyber Dragon? That my boy
Yeah,
Cyber in the
good now.
building? Hey!
Okay.
My boy Cyber.
I have to go into Discord and adjust the noise cancellation, all that stuff.
What's
Yeah,
up,
sound
Cyber
better,
Dragon?
man.
What's up?
Yo,
How y'all
guys.
doing?
Yo, this is
Good,
speak from the
doing
heart, but we gotta let everybody speak one at a time, though. You know, it's gonna become a muffle, kerfuffle, mess. So let everybody
that was
speak.
my thoughts. So I'm done.
But I forgot all about that. But what's it called? It's called Rise of Phoenix something. The Gods and Monster game.
Yeah, it says Phoenix Immortal or something with Mortal and Phoenix.
Well,
I don't remember the exact name.
yeah, Mortal Phoenix Rising. I like it, man. It looks good. It's not like the best graphical game, but the combat looks good. The premise I like a lot. When you're dealing with Greek gods and all that stuff, I definitely enjoy that stuff.
But you're helping them, not killing them in this game.
Yeah.
Not like God of War.
Yeah. Yo, Absolute, what's up, man? And the combat looked clean, man. I was like, yo, this game got shown off or got teased like, damn, almost 3 years ago or something like that. I was like, yo, if you don't have gameplay here, that's kind of crazy. But they did show the gameplay at the end. I was satisfied with what I saw. But who else, man, want to go, man, as far as Ubisoft Forward? What was y'all thoughts and impressions on that?
That shit
It was okay.
Hold on, let me get my thoughts real quick, man. Y'all too mellow, man. Let's get hype real quick. Yo, peep this, man. Peep this, Gotti. Peep this. You feel me? Y'all come closer. Come close. Let Uncle Persona talk to y'all for a second.
Damn close, COVID, nigga. COVID.
Come a little close. Right, 6 feet. 6 feet now. I said a little closer. I ain't saying get that close. I need 6 feet. It's because of COVID and all that other stuff. Right? Come a little closer, though, right? So that Ubisoft shit was ass. Right? Let's get it on the table.
I didn't think it was that bad, though.
Nah, listen, man. Yo, the Prince of Persia, the thing that all jokes aside, the thing that I was most excited about was obviously the Prince of Persia stuff, right?
That looked
And
ass.
the Prince of, that's what I'm saying, though. That shit was ass. So the Prince of Persia stuff was just okay, which pisses me off because this ain't no port, this ain't no remaster. So that's not there's no excuse here, man. It is a remake. You understand what I'm saying? Remake. Shout out to Jemai for them $2. My see,
They
support my bro.
Shout out.
This is a remake. Go ahead and shout out
Jemai with the $2, man. Ubisoft hiding Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They can kick rocks. Yo, quick question for you though, Persona. Is this game Prince of Persia remake coming out for the Switch as well?
No, there's not.
No.
It's
No,
not.
I saw something that it says
It's
for
not.
the Switch.
No, it's not. It's not.
No?
But my whole thing is the Prince of Persia remake. It's a remake, man. It's supposed to look like it. It's supposed to have that remake. Oh my God. This is what it looks on next gen or current gen. There was none of that here. And it really threw me off because I'm just like, I'm a part of me is still excited. I love Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia, Two Thrones, dope games. I love those games so much. Not that new Prince of Persia dog shit that came out on PS3. We don't talk about that. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit was trash.
I love Prince of Persia. So, I've been wanting them to either do a new game or do a remake for some time. But seeing this, I'm just like, I'm still going to buy it because, I'm a sucker. But I'm just like, come on, Ubisoft. You're not wowing me, man. You're just not wowing me, man. It's like, you know how you got a favorite restaurant, but it's your favorite restaurant because you don't always eat there. If you was to eat at that restaurant, it would still be your favorite restaurant, but it wouldn't be as special. You get what I'm saying?
This John look like
you have restaurants that you go to,
especially when you have other remakes to compare it to. Right?
That's what I'm saying. We look at, just for example, Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm just saying.
But that's a whole new game for me. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's a remake. It's a remake though.
I'm talking about a remake as far as like
Crash. You can use Crash.
Like a one-to-one remake. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but this game just this game looks very PS3-ish.
Yes.
Like this looks like this don't look like a remake. This look like some upscale.
Bro, this is an HD remaster
game.
It's an HD
Hell
remaster.
nah, this ain't no HD remaster.
No, but it's not, J-Bar, because they literally redid the motion capture, and the voiceover. Like they got my man.
The face animation, bro. This dude look like my man look like Aladdin, but Jafar 1. Like, what's good here, bro?
Jafar 1. But that guy
like,
who
what's
did
good with
Spider-Man
this dude,
PS4,
bro?
The same voice actor for Spider-Man PS4, Peter Parker. He's the one who did the Prince of Persia, and they redid like the motion capture and everything.
Like even the sand, like this just this looks. I'm sorry, bro. This looks bad. Very rough. And you know why this Ubisoft forward was ass? Because why the hell are we still not seeing anything with Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Mm-hmm.
We still have not seen anything, and we ain't seen this game in 2+ years. Right, and then let's talk about this ride. What was that game called? Riders, whatever the hell.
Riders Club.
Listen,
that's a core game.
Listen, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. You feel me? What? This shit was like 20 minutes because I'm at work and I'm like watching and I look down for a second. I'm like, all right, this is rider stuff, so I don't need to pay attention like too much. So I'm working, I'm answering some emails or whatever. And then I look down like 10 minutes later, this shit was I'm like, is this shit paused? Like, did I pause it or something? Like, this shit is still going. What is going on here? And I'm just like, what is going on here? I love Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs Legion. That's obvious. I'm gonna pick that up. Prince of Persia, I'm gonna pick that up.
Talk about Sam.
As much as I'm a sucker, bro. I'm gonna pick up Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As much as I'm gonna shit on it while I'm picking it up too. Like, this game is like while I'm downloading it, I'm like, you such a trash game. You mad garbage looking. Like, I don't like you.
Hey, but that 4K 60 frames though on PS5.
Is that confirmed? I don't know. What does that little slash mean? I don't know what that means. Does that mean that it's 4K and 60? Does that mean it's 4K or 60? Bar, you got to be specific here, sir. Come on now. You know how they talk. But this Ubisoft forward was ass. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was ass. Like, why would you? I'm sick of these companies wasting my time. And I'm probably gonna do a podcast on this. I'm sick of companies wasting my time. You wasting my time, man. Stop wasting my time with these iOS ass games. Like, stop playing. Shit, man. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it.
What do you feel about Sam Fisher being in every single game?
Listen, every time I see Sam Fisher, I just shake my head, bro. I think I lose 3 years off my life because it's like I keep hoping for the best and they keep shitting on me. It's like, bro, I need to get an umbrella because you guys you won't stop. What's going on here? You keep putting Sam Fisher in everything but his own game. What kind of shit is that? No one's going to play this, man. No one's going to play this. Make a new game.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Caleb Kaiser with a $5. He said, I feel that Xbox Series S is going to blow up in Microsoft face. Third-party devs are already speaking about the concerns with the Series S console. No, we didn't talk about it. I was just talking about Ubisoft conference.
You want me to send you those screenshots, J Barry? I can send you those screenshots about this.
Is this that Gods and Monsters game?
Yeah. Send me. This is the Rise of Phoenix.
I got you.
Phoenix Rising. And Caleb with another $5. This is the second half of the $5. He said, and I feel after 2 years into next gen, third-party devs will drop Series S cause it will hold back on their creation. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier in the podcast.
Y'all stay around because we're gonna talk about that S box because I got some stuff to say about that S box.
Y'all ain't gonna want to hear what I have to say.
But peep this, this Gods and Monsters game or whatever it's called now. This looked interesting to me. Like I'll definitely pick this up and play this.
Yeah, this is a pickup for me. A buy for me.
But that's it. That's how I feel about Ubisoft.
Yo, what about you, Court? This come out December 3rd, by the way, too, man.
I mean,
is this next gen? Is it coming out on next gen or just current gen?
I only saw PS4, but I'm gonna assume yes. I'm gonna assume and real quick, shout out to my man Rafe the Emperor. Poop remake looks meh. Sam Fisher is okay in Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. Bringing back Quick Scope is trash and COD. Glad the operators are gone and most of Destiny is still garble. Destiny and most of all Destiny 2 is still garble. Yeah,
you played the game Destiny 2? Wrath of Empire. Please let me know if you played Destiny 2.
He talking about like the specialists. the Destiny 2 type specialist in Call of
Play
Duty.
the game.
But I don't think quick scoping is a bad thing. You just gotta learn to deal with it, in my personal opinion. Because I used to quick scope Black Ops 2.
Just do it better. Just do it back. Just be better at it.
Yeah, I used to quick scope Black Ops 2. And then that's when they start changing it. They start slowing the ADSing. But yeah, operators are still in the game. It's just the specialists are not in the game no more with Cold War. We're gonna talk about Cold War a little bit. But I just wanted to get everybody's thoughts on the Ubisoft 4. And Court, you was about to go.
Yeah. With Ubisoft, I mean, I caught snippets here and there. Mostly, I already knew about the Prince of Persia stuff. Because that was like, when I got up this morning, it had kind of leaked out on Twitter. And I was like, okay, so we'll probably see that today.
Yo, Court, before you go, with the leak, right? And I saw the leak footage. I was like, the leak looked bad, but I'm guessing that's because of, it's a leak and it's probably like low res textures that's being shown and all that stuff. You know how leaks be.
No.
But the leaks was like the exact fucking thing.
Yeah, no. Look, when I seen the leak, I was like, yeah, they pulling one of those bare minimum. We're gonna do Kingdoms of Amalur whatever again, and just put it out and just kind of like, hey, it's touched up in 4K with the same assets we had from the PS2, just smoothed out. And I'm like, yeah, y'all have fun with that. I mean, I love Prince of Persia, but I'm like, if you're gonna do it, y'all need to make a new one, not that damn PS3 shit. Make a new one. Or actually do a remake and go through and remake it.
Yeah. Yo, somebody mic is scratching on their shirt or something. That's I guess you just can mute your mic before get your opinions out there. I can hear it in the background.
What else? The Riders Republic, I'm cool with that. That's my type of game. I know it wasn't gonna wow everybody, but hell, I like games like that. But my game that I was happy to see, that motherfucking Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Man, look, I seen that. I was like, well, I know what I'm going to be doing in December, even though we all said we ain't going to be playing old games. I'll be full damn. I will play the shit out of Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim was one of those games that I used to love. I used to play that joint like locally with my like family. But the joint got deleted. They took that joint off, bro.
Yeah, that hurt my soul. But I know a lot of people, they show Roller Champions after the conference, and that's one of the other games I was looking forward to. But other than that,
like, yo, to me, the games look cool, but it's not like a purchase.
It's not your cup of tea.
It's not a purchase for me. It's like, oh, that looks interesting. I can see people playing that, but it ain't interesting me.
Well, I mean, I think at least with Roller Champions, it's gonna be free to play, so you ain't gotta have nothing invested into except for time, really. I mean, but other than that, it was just like okay, y'all announced some stuff, even though Michelle Ansell's game from 3 years ago ain't been seen again.
Yeah.
And freaking Beyond Good and Evil 2 ain't been seen in damn near 3 years. So yeah. What y'all doing, Ubisoft? Y'all give us some hope with some fire and then never see it.
Yo, Jacob Walker, what up, man? Yo, Trey BK, what's good, bro? Yo, Salazar Naruto, what's up, man? Uncompetitive, what up? Yo, Mike, what is up? Yo, Guapzilla, what's up, man? Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Yo, shout out to Rafe. He said, yup, check my trophies. Don't ever question me again.
Ooh, he's talking to Persona.
Oh, Persona, all right.
Yeah, I think he was talking Persona on that.
But I will say I'm done because I'm waiting to get onto that Xbox slander real quick because I got some fucking words for them on this.
Oh, you know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. Yo, what about you on Cyber Dragon, man? We should think about this Ubisoft.
Okay. I'll be quick. I didn't see the show, but I did watch the Prince of Persia trailer. And it looked okay. But what I seen is laziness coming from the third parties.
Absolutely.
Meaning Control is going to the next gen. GTA 5 is going to the next console. The Witcher 3 is going to the next console. Now, these are games that's been on the PS4 and Xbox One. And it's, for them, yes, they got to make money. So they're bringing those games to the next generation. But at least CT Project Red is dropping Cyberpunk. Ubisoft is dropping a slew of other games as well. But I don't know about GTA because they're just going to bring 5 over, and you might see GTA 6 at the end of the generation, or the next generation, to carry over into the next generation. So Rockstar has a template they're going to be following. 2 generations out of 1 game, But yeah, that's all I got. I didn't see the show. I did watch the Prince of Persia, and the question is, after that remake, how about other remakes that might be coming? They complain about Microsoft and Nintendo and Sony doing remakes of games. Well, how about these third-party companies? They're going to be remaking a lot of games because ideas are getting. Yeah, the ideas are getting less. They can't get. They're not. Creativity is almost gone, and you got to be creative to create something new that'll work, that'll sell, that people want to buy and play. And that's what's happening. Just like in the movie industry, if you notice, there's a lot of remakes of movies again.
Yeah.
So that's all I got.
Yo, what is good, Jacob Walker, man? Yo, Arsenic Steel, what's up, man? He said what? He said the fuck does it have to do with Ubisoft? I mean, we talking about the Ubisoft forward right now. You know what I mean? So that's why
we're talking about Prince of Persia.
Yeah. Yo, Arsenic came in here mad late. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about Ubisoft there? What? Well, shout out to my man Arsenic, man. Who else we ain't get, man?
I think Arsenic need a therapist.
Yeah, he came in here upset, bro. He said, yo, what the fuck that got to do with Ubisoft?
Oh shit, y'all heard me. Sorry.
Yo, Link, man, what you thinking over there, Link?
I don't play Ubisoft games. I don't care.
Oh damn, you just
oh damn.
You just like nah.
Yo, that man Link is a real ass motherfucker. You feel me?
I don't like the games. I used to a long time ago, but I'm not interested in nothing they're making.
Yo, so Immortal Phoenix Rising don't tickle your fancies?
No.
The Crew?
No.
Riders Republic?
Nah, I'm good.
Hyperscape?
No, I played that the other day.
Yo, Prince of Persia remake?
It looks like the same thing with just updated graphics. I'm not interested.
All right, last one. Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
That looks okay, but I don't know.
Damn.
Did Dragon Sword get his thoughts?
No. Dragon Sword in? Yeah, you get Dragon Sword.
What's your thoughts, bro?
Didn't watch the event. Actually decided to just not watch it because it probably just wasn't really much, and guess that ended up being the case. Saw a little bit of footage for Prince of Persia. Nothing really there. The Immortals Phoenix Rising, I didn't really see much of it. Was it something there?
It look good. I like it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no comment there.
It has a very like mobile game look, but that's on a larger like console scale. If you get what I'm saying. But I liked it though, man. I liked it. I thought it was good. Yo, Levon Cason.
What's up?
What's good, man? What's your thoughts on this Ubisoft forward, man?
Let's see.
They announced no Switch games on Levon, man. What's
I know. But the Immortals game, I got other platforms, remember? But the Immortals game, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and Prince of Persia for me. Everything else was kind of whatever.
Okay, so if,
I'm with Levon what he was saying earlier. Like, we need another Rayman game. Like,
that's facts.
That's how I'm feeling.
That's facts, yo. I agree with that.
We need another Rayman.
I agree with that, man. That's definitely facts. Yo, it's been a long ass time, man.
How
long has it been? Like what? 7 years?
7, 8 years.
7 years.
Yeah, because
Rayman,
was it Legends that came out?
Yeah, Legends.
Rayman's Legends. Came out like 2013, I think.
Yeah, that came out for PS3, Xbox, and Wii U, but they redid it again, or they gave it like a remaster.
I guess faster loading times, like the next.
It was like a definitive edition.
Yeah, yo, Sick, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Sick in the chat. Yo, Chili Hog, what's up?
I got that on Xbox One and the Vita and the PC. I think Rayman Legends.
Yeah, it's a cool game, man. So let me get y'all thoughts on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War before we get into the whole Xbox shebang.
That's what I'm waiting for, honestly. But
from the stuff that you guys saw, if you guys watched it, is this one pulling you guys in, or you guys are like, nah, I'm good on COD?
I'm good on COD, honestly.
Nah, I mean it looks good. Like I really enjoyed Black Ops 4 multiplayer, like a lot more than the Modern Warfare's multiplayer and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's Treyarch. They always made the best Call of Duty, games. So yeah, I mean, Cold War is gonna have a story mode this time because the last Black Ops didn't have it. The story mode looks actually really good. And Call of Duty, they usually have good campaigns, anyways. So yeah, I mean, I'll pick it up on the PS5.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 campaign was hot garbage though. Normally, I will finish like when I play a COD story, I will finish it. But Black Ops 3, I didn't even finish that story. I was like, yo, this is garbage. Get me the fuck up out of here. Let me get back to the multiplayer. That joint was hot garbage, and it had like 4-player co-op in that too, man. It was kind of disappointing. But yeah, man, this is looking good, man. And the next gen is really here. With COD, they're gonna be having ray tracing, hardware ray tracing, all that good stuff in there. 4K 60. You can play up to 120 frames per second online multiplayer. So it's looking and sounding crazy. No lie, since the reveal, I've been watching like mad COD content just to see how the gameplay is and how people is how people is flanking or what routes people are taking, all that stuff. And yeah, at first I was a little bit worrisome when I was watching the reveal because they was just showing these big ass maps, and then they explained the explanation with Treyarch is not always the greatest because they always change the name of like a mode or something like that. So when they was talking about their what you call it, I think it's called combat arms. That's pretty much their ground war. Right, so that's the map. Those are the ones that have the big ass maps, and you can use the tanks and the snowmobiles and all that stuff. But the desert map and the water map and all those Moscow maps and all that stuff, it kind of scared me because I was like, damn, we got to be playing that in TDM and kill confirm and like hard point and all that stuff. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you, Barry, since I know you're a huge COD enthusiast. You say you've been watching a lot of footage and whatever.
Yeah.
To me, because I've seen some of like these Twitch or like professional like COD Twitch streamers and stuff like that were playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're playing on PC, so it makes it look faster. Do you think the movement is a little bit faster than the last one, or is it more about the same? Because to me, it looks a little bit faster.
Absolutely faster. You actually have COD movement because what happened? They don't have like the tack one, like how Modern Warfare you can double tap on L3 and you do like the faster one.
Yeah, the sprint. Yeah.
They don't have that, but they have a sprint out where you have the sprint takeoff thing where when you're gaining full speed, when you start sprinting, you're running at full speed, but you slow down a little bit. And the sliding mechanic is just much better than the sliding. The sliding in Modern Warfare is kind of broken, man, because especially when you play against these PC dudes, they will break that jump because it's so cheap to hit them because how quick they can go into drop shotting, which you offer the slide and slide cancel and all that stuff. But this looks like a much more smoother slide. You can jump into it. Well, they said that they changed the slide where you start in crouch position, but I know people are going to cancel that and jump cancel and that and all that. But yeah, it does look faster. The sprint out time is much faster. So sprint out time is basically when you're running and how fast you ADS your gun from a run to aiming down sight. It's different than how ADS is just like aiming down sight. But the sprint out time is faster. The ADS is faster. It's much more snappier than how Modern Warfare is, and I was just like, yeah, that's what I wanted to see, man. Because Modern Warfare to me, it plays too slow. It plays very, very too slow. That shit was
trash, man.
Modern Warfare, it had the template of like a good Call of Duty game, but execution wise, it kind of failed in that. You know what I mean? Because when you look at that game on paper, it's like, yo, it sounds good. It looks good, but execution. You're giving these people all these, slowing everybody down. You can't even run around in that game because they penalize you for any perk that requires some type of speed or making your gun faster. You know, it's crazy in that game, man. But from what I saw with Cold War, the gunsmith is back, but it's not penalizing you as hard as how Modern Warfare was, especially when you put like a stock. A stock is to make your strafing faster and your sway faster in the game, but in Modern Warfare, you put on stock, yeah, it increases your strafing, but it slow down your movement and your ADS and all that stuff.
So they're not gonna have like the negative effect when you put these different perks on and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, one thing I did notice is that scopes don't change your ADS. You know what I mean? Which is cool because, you know, what happened with Modern Warfare, the stats from Modern Warfare is weird because even though people will have these big ass scopes in their guns, that increases their accuracy. So regardless, you know what I mean, dudes was just like hip firing, but the accuracy is on point, whereas it's just max high, and they sniping anybody out that, you know, pretty much is aiming down sight trying to shoot. It's a weird how the stats was like ran with Modern Warfare, man. Yo, Red Gaming, what's up, man? Omar, what's up, man? Somebody background
somebody
noise.
got like a lot of background noise going on, man. I got
somebody over there fixing the car.
Yeah, somebody chopping on a chopping
coconuts.
board. Yeah.
Yo, but peep this though. That COD looks amazing. It looks next gen. Everything Barry said, I was gonna say. So like, I ain't even gonna repeat everything because he's pretty much hit everything on the nail on the head. All I got to say is, you noobs is gonna get squashed, bro. You dudes is about to get washed, man.
Yo, Persona,
y'all about to get washed.
They have
man.
requisition on for the score streaks, bro. So when you die, you're not losing them.
Oh yeah, I see some people about that.
They have multipliers. So how you get your score streak is like you get your score streak through points, killing people, doing the OBJ, all that stuff. But it multiplies as more kill streaks you get into. Like, you know, if you're getting like a gun streak, it will multiply towards your score streak, and doing the OBJ, like collecting the tags or controlling the domination point or the hard point, it will multiply like that. But when you die, you don't lose your point, where your value was at. But it does reset when you die. Like say you're about to get a spy plane or whatever, and you just got a spy plane, you die, it resets that, and you know you can get another spy plane and earn it up. But the other two, it's still going. it's crazy.
Spy plane standing by.
It's crazy.
Listen, you dudes about to get washed. You feel me? It's about to be so fun. Wait. The streams is coming October 8th. The streams are coming.
Oh yeah, early streams is coming.
I'm really excited. The game looks great. I just found out today map voting is there. Thank God.
Yes.
I was watching some of the streamers play too yesterday, and today I was watching some of it, and it just looks so. The guns, the movement, the maps,
sliding, jump can't,
certain maps looked. I wasn't really feeling like I forgot the name of this damn map. The snow map. I wasn't really feeling that one.
Urzikstan. I think that's what it's called. Urzikstan, I think.
Yeah. No. I like that map. That desert map. I actually like that.
Yeah, the desert map.
Desert is satellite.
Desert map actually requires you to move around. Yeah. There's no buildings to run into, so you know if you fools don't know how to run a map, you're gonna get washed.
The snow map, I think, is in Moscow is the close quarters one.
It's Urzikstan. The desert is, I think, satellite.
Yeah, satellite is
satellite is the desert. Yeah, that's in Africa.
Sundown is in Miami. Then you got what was that?
Just wait,
Moscow.
Man. You dudes about to catch the biggest beat in your goddamn life. So
it's called Crossroads. That map.
COD looks great, especially on current gen and on next gen. You know, y'all see that ray tracing, that 120 frames confirmation, that 4K. You understand?
HDR.
The 3D audio, haptic feedback. Y'all see what that next gen looked like on PlayStation 5? Day one, man. Stop playing with me. I love it. I'm excited. Very excited. My Ultimate Edition is already pre-ordered, so I'm good to go.
Yo, what's crazy is that they didn't announce a collector's edition.
Oh, no CE this year.
Or maybe they waiting for. Wait, you know, I'm a fall back. But one thing,
the PS5 version.
Yeah, they probably waiting for like a bundle or something like. You know what I mean? But One thing I do have some worrisome is for what I was gonna say. No, the map voting is there from what I saw earlier today. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say because I moved on to the Xbox.
And it wouldn't be skill based match.
You know what I gotta say? Bar. I know you don't set it on Twitter, but I need your shins. So when I tell you, you need to start listening. You want to be hard headed.
Yo, shout out to Court, man. He kicked me in the shins earlier today. Earlier was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was sometime yesterday.
So this is my issue with that is that Warzone plays like Modern Warfare. So you are carrying over a game or a game mode, a BR mode, for a game that plays completely different than how the other COD game plays. So that's why I'm like, yo, there's no way they're gonna keep Warzone. They will have to have their own mode so everybody can be in one sync of how the game plays. Warzone play completely different. You know what I mean? But they saying that they carrying over Warzone stuff. I still do believe, I'm gonna be hard headed here, that they are going to have their own BR mode with Treyarch game. Because I just can't see. They said that the gun progression and all that stuff is going to carry over as far as the guns that you have in this game, but the gameplay is still going to be different. Yo, Border, what's good, man? The gameplay is still going to be different. Yo, Logical Nonsense, what's up, man? Yeah, he said Persona, you get any better at Avengers? Yo, Persona's a beast in Avengers. You know what I mean? But Logical,
who said that? Logical?
Yeah, Logical talking
Logical.
this trash.
Did me and Barry not pull out the squad?
Yo, shout out to Logical, man.
Miss Marvel and Thor? Did we not carry you through that level 5?
Yo, wait, 4? You know what? We got a comment saved to what he was saying. Oh, damn! Wow.
Exactly. I got the tapes.
Yeah,
I got the tapes, bruh. I got the tapes.
Man. Yo, Matt Ryan, what's up, Miss Marvel?
And my Hulk up there. My Hulk about to be level 50, and like I'm about to do a couple of harm rooms tonight, and my boy about to be 50. Yeah, so Hulk up there. You ain't ready.
Yeah, Logical was like Black Widow, his man getting down. What's going on, Logical?
Washed. And body, and then that little kid that was in there playing with us. I have to go.
That
shit was funny.
My man said, yo, Thor is trash. I said, what?
Yo.
That boy got me red.
I have him low level. Like, motherfucker.
He might not be trash to you, but to me,
that's a smart man. Thor is trash, you know. But
get that guy, man. You know what else is trash, though?
What's up? Oh, good segue.
Well,
you know what's trash? Microsoft. I'll tell you what's trash. No one wants an Xbox.
Yep.
It don't matter the services, the T-flops.
But yeah, and I'm pissed that Microsoft decided to go that way.
You can keep that little game pass. We good, bruh. If you ain't talking about games, then what you good for?
You'll be holding back third-party multiplayer.
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for.
Well,
don't you play on Switch? What?
No, I've been playing Xbox, but
so Microsoft announced their Series S, the worst kept secret console for the last 2 years.
Well, first it got leaked. It got leaked.
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, it got leaked.
Then
later
they released it because it got leaked.
This is the weirdest announcement because the leak forced them to announce the console 3 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. I was like, God damn, who announcing that shit at 3 a.m. in the morning?
But you know what, Jay Barry? At least it was real because a lot of people were saying it wasn't a real system.
No, I don't think nobody said it was real system. No, I don't think nobody disagreed.
There were some people that were doubting.
People saying it wasn't confirmed, but
yeah,
you know.
But yo, they showed a trailer here for the Series S, which I got playing up. But within the gameplay segment, there's nothing next gen that they showed. No next gen games that they showed that's tied to these next gen consoles or anything like that.
I do have a question actually. Are all Series X titles come to Series S? Because
it is.
Okay. Because the box art doesn't have Series S for
now it's gonna have it. Now it's gonna have it.
Probably, yeah.
Well, what's your overall thoughts, man? Cheap console. $299.
Can I go first? When I saw that 300.
Go ahead, Levon. Because when I go, I'm
When
going
I saw
in.
that 300 price tag, I was dancing. I was like, woo, 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 woo. I was feeling real good about myself and stuff.
I hope you weren't really doing that.
No, but seriously. It's like a middle ground system. Like, it's better than last gen, but, the real question is, how will it turn out when it's like in 2022, 2023? Like people are comparing the Series S to the PS5, it having a better CPU and all that other crap. But the real comparison is going to be, Series S versus last gen. But yes, I'm getting the Series S.
Yeah, that's actually... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. That actually was a good segue because what I'm about to say is not exactly directly related to Xbox. Well, with the Series X and S, it may be. I guess there are enforcement circumstances that might come in. I think 2 years, when essentially Nintendo's next gen console comes in. At that point, with their successors. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
if anybody has something to say on it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep Nintendo out of it for now, but just to see what the console offers. Is all digital, by the way. I know. Yeah. So this is the funny part. A lot of you guys was knocking me about the all digital PlayStation 5, talking about, yo, Barry, I want physical, but I see you guys, same dudes talking about, yo, I'm gonna get the Series S. You know what I mean? So all digital. 14 is aiming for 1440p up to 120 frames per second. DirectX ray tracing, variable rate shading. Like one thing I know about Microsoft, they gauge their fanboys, because normally you wouldn't even see nobody like put this type of information on there to sell the console. Like, you trying to sell this to the casual, right? This is what everybody's saying, right? It's trying to sell to the casual. The casual don't know nothing about variable rate shading, variable refresh rate, ultra. They don't know nothing about all this shit. All you need to tell them is that you probably just tell them the resolution and frame rate, right? All digital. Mm-hmm. You tell them that it's 4K. Not even frame rate. You tell them that it's 4K streaming playback and 4K upscale for games. You tell them that, and the SSD size. And the casual will be like, okay, that's all I need. But all this other very rate shit on our side, that's because they're listening to these Xbox fanboys out here.
This is the thing that I don't understand. And I was thinking about this today, actually, when I was looking at through social media. I mean, I've been busy at work all day. Anyway, why put this out?
Yeah.
Right. And here and follow me here, guys. Follow me here.
I'll follow you. Okay.
Put your tinfoil hats on. I'm about to do When Persona Speaks mode for a second. Peep this. Why put this out? And the reason why I asked that question is, why not just do an all digital version of the Series X with the same specs and just make it $400, right? Because that would. And the reason why I say doing the Series S seems so weird is because, people keep talking about, oh, the price this, the price that, the price this, the price that. But if they have these financing options and they're pushing that stuff, the price really doesn't matter.
Nope.
Why would you put out a gimped version of a quote unquote next gen console like this and basically push parity? Like, now there's definite parity here, because this thing is 4 teraflops, while Xbox is 12, and then you've got
8 gigs of RAM.
That's 10, all this, 8 gigs of RAM, and realistically is only 7 point whatever because of whatever. Why do this? Like, this seems pointless in so many ways, because you're not really giving someone a next gen experience with this console. How is this next gen?
Yeah, and let me add on to that, right? Because everything.
And hold on. I got you, Chris. Hold on. These are the things that I don't understand, especially when you're pushing financing options. So realistically, if you would have come out with just a digital version of the Series X and that was $400, the financing would, if you pushing this whole financing thing, and that's a whole nother thing, man. Like this gonna sound real fucked up, and I just have to say it. If you gotta finance a console, get your fucking priorities in order, man.
I agree
I'm
with you.
sorry, bro. Like this, it's gonna sound bad, but I just mean this. If you really have to go out and finance a console, $400, $300, whatever, people trying to use the example of a parent might not be able to pay the whole thing off. Get the fuck out of here, right? Stop it, man. Stop it. If a parent is struggling like that, the last thing they're thinking about is this. They trying to get themselves in a better position for their family. And then if they buy this, if they struggling where they can't even afford the shit, you think they can afford internet? Stop it, bruh. What y'all logic don't make sense, and y'all keep using little Billy, little Timmy, little Sally with this bullshit, and it's like little Billy and little Sally don't want this shit either. Little Billy, little Timmy, little Sally, they want to Switch, or they want a PlayStation. Let's keep it a stack here.
They want Spider-Man.
Let's keep it a stack. No. Let's be real. Let's be 1,000,000% here, right? Little Timmy, little Billy, little Sally. They want a Switch or they want a PlayStation. Let's keep it a stack. Billy ain't in the store talking about I need this little ass Series X because it looks good and I Game Pass. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't care about none of that shit. They don't care about none of that. What are you talking about? Stop that, man. Stop using these little kids as as a prop for your argument of why this dog shit ass console is out here like this. Stop it, bruh. This shit is not good in any capacity for anybody going into next gen. I would not suggest this to anybody.
Yeah, not only that.
My question is why did Xbox not do just an all digital Series X for $400? You keep pushing this finance option bullshit.
Yeah,
so why wouldn't you do that?
Sense. But
little Billy, but little Billy's mom who's struggling. Oh, this is good for her. Oh yeah, because she's got internet, right? That can handle this. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
you done, bro?
Going off the it's price friendly for a little Billy and stuff like that. People use arguments, these hypothetical arguments for these families that they don't give a fuck about, and they ain't gonna help them out. They're just using that for the argument. You don't really care. But why wouldn't they just go for the Xbox One S, right? Because the Xbox One S is most likely going to be on sale for like either $150 or $200. You get Game Pass, and you're going to be playing all those games that are also going to be on the Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it's like, wouldn't the cheaper option for those struggling families who can't afford it, wouldn't it be the Xbox One S? You know what I mean? Then
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Not only that, there's another console that you're also going to be competing with that's $299.
The Switch.
And that has way more compelling games than what you're offering, which is the Nintendo Switch. And it has more convenience and usability because you can take that shit with you on the go. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. And then now, like, I'm sure J Bar, you could share. I sent you those screenshots. Now we have 3 big third-party devs: Remedy, the Doom Eternal devs, and the Call of Duty Infinity War multiplayer devs, all concerned about this shit holding back fucking or them having to program for this. You know what I mean? For this low common denominator consoles. So now you got potentially Microsoft forcing third-party devs to work on this console, which is lower specs than the next gen consoles, the Series X and the PS5.
It feels like a Wii U.
Yeah.
You know why a lot of these dudes so hypocrites too? You know why? Because a lot of these dudes are talking about, oh my god, those graphics, those NVIDIA graphics cards, next gen is outdated. Then this Series S bullshit. I might buy one. Don't you have a PC? What are you talking about, dude? I might just buy one. Buy one.
I seen a lot of people saying I'm gonna buy this for my living room. Like,
some of these PCs.
Man, stop it. They ain't buying that shit for the living room. Cut it out, bro. Cut that shit out, man. Idiots.
Well, I got a couple things. The problem I have is you're not moving gaming forward by introducing a console like this. Yeah. And it's really just a Game Pass machine. And it's, as far as Xbox backwards compatibility, from what I'm hearing But Digital Foundry said they're going to be playing the 1S versions of these games, not even the 1X.
Yeah.
Because it has lower memory than the 1X.
Yep.
So I don't
And no
understand how
disc.
this is the next generation system.
Yeah, this is what just to address the chat real quick. I don't think nobody's upset here. At the end of the day, Xbox has always been the more affordable console. What we're basically trying to say is that being the more affordable doesn't necessarily guarantee you a win. You have to have the compelling games as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me say something to this.
One second. You Xbox guys always like to push this narrative that PlayStation don't have no games until 2016.
Oh my god!
And all that dumb shit that you guys usually say.
My god.
But at the end of the day, you guys are wrong because you wanna tie that to your narrative that PlayStation sold more because it costs less. But you guys forget that Xbox has dropped the price less than a year.
Out the gate, it was $350.
Yeah, less than a year. Then the Xbox One S, it was also cheaper. Where it had 3 SKUs: a 500 gig, 1 terabyte, and a 2 terabyte. You know what I mean? Xbox has, and it just came out with an all digital console that was much cheaper. Xbox has always been the more affordable console, but still nobody's buying it. Why? Because you don't have the compelling software to go with it. Yes, it has a good service that people seems like, okay, I don't have to buy their games anymore. I have this service where I can just pay $1 to $10 and I can play all their dog shit, hot garbage ass games. Right? But at the end of the day, nobody's really buying the console. Then you have another option where people's on PC. You know what I mean? You have so much so much things that will fight against you for actually buying a console. Yo,
Ask me how much I paid to play Battletoads.
Is the Series S price good? Absolutely. It's a wonderful price. But like I said earlier,
for who?
What I said earlier in the stream, when you start dissecting it and you start looking at everything what's going on, look at these developers. It is really, but I can't stop thinking about the fact that they're releasing a lower spec console that will serve as a bottleneck. Granted, transition into next gen is always bottlenecked by last gen for a while. You know what I mean? So when you start piecing,
Call of Duty dev.
This is a developer here. When you start piecing these things together, and you start dissecting everything together, overall you're looking at a console that's is affordable, but you have 8 gigs of RAM. The Xbox One X had 9 gigs of RAM. That 7 of it is allocated towards developers for games. So looking at the Series S, already 2 gigs, you can pretty much say that's going to be gone out of that RAM, using for software, UI and the OS and all that stuff. Yo, Chuck, what's up, man? Impatient, what's up?
That's what I'm saying, though, man. One thing.
Go ahead for something.
No, go ahead, Corey. I've been talking to
No. This is why it's mind numbing to me, because I'm looking at this from, okay, you said this is our next gen console. Right? Even if it's the lower spec console, why can it not do last gen shit?
Yeah, talk about that, Court, because I'm hearing that everybody's saying that the Series S, the affordable console, it won't be able to play how the Xbox One X games are. It's going to play the Xbox One S games and below.
Yeah.
At bare minimum,
Xbox already fucking up the game. They fucking up the game industry again with this bullshit. Jesus
the
Christ.
Series S should be at least above the One X. At bare minimum. It ain't gotta be too much, but it just gotta be bare minimum above it. But when you tell me, hey, it's gonna have less RAM than the One X, therefore we can't do the whole the One X features and all this, I'm like, the fuck is the purpose of this goddamn console then?
So the next gen that they're pushing is frame rates. That's what they're pushing is next gen.
But that's the thing. Okay, if you're gonna push the frame rates, and I understand that, but now you're, like everybody is pointing out with the devs, you're literally making them make almost 2 dang different versions of the game again for another 3+ years.
Yo, let me say something to this dude in the chat, bro. Yo, you Xbox apologist, you politic. Yo, you dudes make me sick, bro.
Yo,
you make me sick to the pit of my stomach. I'm gonna tell you why.
Cook 'em.
Because You not. First off, like Barry said, and I'm gonna reiterate, ain't nobody on this panel, especially me, mad about anything that come to this, because if anything, it's a laughing matter in my opinion. I'm laughing because PS5 is the only thing entering this house. Anyway, peep this, man. You guys are not understanding, especially you got developers letting you know what it is, bruh. And realistically, and this is why I say when Xbox did all the announcing and shit this week, I was quiet. You know why? Because I knew it was a honeymoon phase. Let the dust settle, and let's really look at shit. Because everyone, oh my god, and listen, I give PlayStation, Xbox, and Microsoft they props. You understand? Yo, listen, you announced it, you came out, especially on PlayStation's 25th anniversary. That's nasty. I love that. That competition like that. That's nasty. I love that. I love that Microsoft did that. I really do, because that's how competition works. You get out there in the mud. I like that. But then you let the dust settle and you really look at things for what it is. Listen, are we seriously about to go into another generation with a bottleneck like this?
Yep.
With limitations, because it's not just 10 days, it's doing 1080p 60. That's not just what this is. You understand? Yeah. It's the way games are created at its core that now is being taken into consideration when it comes to a third-party game.
Mm-hmm.
And whose fault is that?
And hold on. Let me address this wannabe rushing up in the chat right now. If Sony did drop a damn PS5 that was a 1080p machine, I'll be fucking pissed too. Because you want to know why? You are holding back the goddamn next generation doing some fuck shit.
Absolutely. You dudes are like some you remind me of like a dude. This guy reminds me of like a dude that like, George jumped off the bridge, so I will too.
You know what's the funny part about all of this? A lot of these guys are capping for the Series S, but they're not going to buy it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Buy one.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these dudes that want that
Levon,
next.
You better not buy no Series S.
These dudes that want that real next gen experience, they're gonna buy the Series X. And Guapzilla make a good point right here. He says, that's why they discontinued the Xbox One X. It renders the Series X absolute before it came out, because that's why I was asking on
obsolete.
Obsolete, my bad. I was reading my man Absolute as well, Absolute MMA. But that's what I was saying on Twitter. I was like, I understand the CPU side of things is a huge upgrade for the Series S, but the Xbox One X can render 4K native games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was gonna go into that before that motherfucker popped up.
But hold on. So let me read with these third party devs real quick. Okay, so we got the technical producer, Remedy, right? Remedy Games. It said, when talking about the Series S, it says, as a consumer, I love this, right? Price point. As a technical producer, I see trouble. And then you had the Call of Duty dev, which I think Jay Barry read that one earlier. But then you have now the Doom Eternal programmer says, the memory situation is a big issue on the S. The much lower amount of memory and the split memory banks with drastically slower speeds will be a major issue. Aggressively lowering the render resolutions will marginally help, but will not completely counteract the deficiencies.
Not only the deficiencies, but the game design as a whole. Mm-hmm. How games are designed by third-party developers. You're not and this goes. I'm the only one saying this, so if I get heat for this, it's just me, Persona. We might not see that next gen jump in games from third party, or now hold on, or we may see more third party deals be with PlayStation.
You already seen that now, bro.
No, we are, but that's what I'm saying. So we might see even more now, where 1 year exclusivity, 6 months or whatever, just because no one wants to like these. What did did y'all watch Mark Cerny's Road to PlayStation? These people said they wanted more memory, they wanted more bandwidth, they wanted Oh, that's what they were saying. They wanted faster SSDs, all this other stuff. This is the stuff that developers were saying. So you think a developer seeing this Xbox Series S is happy? That's more work for them, right? Let's go a step further. What I always tell you guys? When you give gamers the complete control over these type of stuff, gaming will never grow because they're trying to take everybody on the ship. You can't put everybody on the ship. Some people gonna get left behind, and some people gonna get thrown overboard. That's just how life is. That's just how these things are. You cannot tell me that everyone is going out. I'm buying the LG CX, C9, C10, C40, C whatever the fuck you want to see, and you talking about a Series S. You can't tell me that you're going to make these big investments in a 3080, 3090, a brand new 4K TV with 2.1, all this bullshit. And then you're looking at the Series S and you're saying, "Oh, this is great for gaming. I think this is perfect." And who the fuck?
Yo, you know, it's another point though, Persona. Like my man Jacob Walker said, these third-party devs, they're saying more good things about the PS5 and its SSD, than even what from Xbox side of things. And like,
that's what I'm saying, though.
That's to keep it a buck. Like I said, I gave Microsoft kudos on them announcing a price and release date. If they have another, I personally, I agree with Persona. I feel like having the other option, they should have just went with the PlayStation route. That's a digital version of the same thing with the Series X. Because I do feel that you pretty much have like a last gen, next gen issue right here. Now you're going to have a last gen.
You have a Wii U.
You have a last gen, middle gen, next gen. Situation on your
upgrade, and this is why it goes back to what I said. If you don't want to upgrade, too bad. You're going to get left behind. This is how technology works. Either you move with technology or you get left behind.
Let's keep it real too,
Even
man.
My grandmother is moving with technology. She got iPads, watches, and all this other shit. She's 70.
Let's keep it real too, though, man. When it comes to Xbox side of things, their games don't really push the envelope visually. In my personal opinion, like
we're not going to see that in next gen either. Then
that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they keep saying about the scalability stuff and all. Like, even with PC gaming, the PC gaming, you might have the glitz and the glamour, but how is your game being designed? How is your game? You know what I mean? Like, how is it pushing that RTX card, that graphics card? You know what I mean? It's pushing as far as resolution and all these other cool things that they added, ray tracing and all this volumetric scaling and all that stuff, but it's not really changing anything as far as a game being designed. You're still playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Can I get $1?
You know what throws me off too, Mark? Because I'm just looking at it on your chat. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm looking at it on your stream. This is another thing that bugs me about Xbox. This is like one thing that like really bugs me about Xbox. When they show how great these loading and all this stuff can do, they keep using just 2 weeks ago, last week, we just watched Ratchet and Clank, a next gen game built from the ground up. Show us the power of an SSD.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are we looking at Outer Worlds and showing us the mid resume loading on? Why are we looking at current gen consoles? Current gen games. Why are we looking at Star Wars? What? Why are we looking at Minecraft Dungeons?
That shit took like...
They did show one of my favorite games of all time. They show Black. I love that game to death.
Man, fuck that.
Listen.
Why are we looking at all this old shit?
Outer World shit. That shit took like 12 seconds. That shit it took like 12 seconds to load, and then Red he did a comparison to his PC, right? His shit took like 2 seconds to load, and then the one on the Series X took like 12 seconds to load or whatever. And then we just had Kenna, right? Kenna, Bridge of the Spirits, whatever, talk about if your PlayStation 5 is off, from the moment you turn it on and go into Kenna, it's 2 seconds.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not seeing anything next gen from Xbox in any capacity. How can anybody look at, listen, I'm being honest here, and this is just me being honest, just looking at everything. How can you look at anything Microsoft is putting out right now and be excited? I'm being so serious right now. How can you look excited at anything?
You know what it is?
Anything, bro.
Because they're thinking about the other game. They're being gaming politicians again, where they're not speaking for themselves as far as how they feel about Xbox and all that stuff. They're thinking about, oh, Jimmy Two Left Feet can buy a console for $299 and have Game Pass and see a great value there. That's what they're thinking about. But they're not
stupid as hell, man.
Shout out to Porter Rock. Shout out to Porter Rock real quick. He was on Zaire's show yesterday. He came in there. He was waving the 4-4. He kicked in the door, and my man said, "What are the launch games for the Series X?" Yo, all these Xbox dudes, they couldn't answer him. They couldn't. They're
naming third-party games now. They're naming Assassin's Creed, and all that stuff. But Persona, like, I'm with you, man. Like, you open my eyes. Like, they should have just fucking done a
digital model of the series.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so serious.
$400.
Yes.
And then, you know, if anybody has financial issues and you're worried about these families,
you can use the financing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why push this financing option, but then put out a weaker console? That makes no sense in any capacity. Why wouldn't you just do a digital only Series X? We all on the same page. Developers don't got to worry about nothing. We in next gen where it's Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and PC, and that's it.
Look,
we're going into next gen with parity. We're going into the next
Persona.
And this is why it's crazy, because shit like this that Xbox does, it really does affect all of us.
Yeah, because
it really does.
I'm gonna say
third party is gonna.
Shit is crazy.
It ain't even just like, you know, par for par parity. It's like, this motherfucker is under me parity, and we gotta adjust for that.
And then you might go out and spend $300 on that.
It's like, okay, you go get a 3090. Somebody gets a 3060. They say, okay, that 3090, you gotta, you know, perform the same way this motherfucker does down here. And this is why I was saying it's messed up how people think this is okay to have this whole, it's not even next gen, but being next gen. If NVIDIA would have came out whenever they announced those graphics cards and said the 3080, I'm going to say same spec RAM, same GDDR6 RAM, and it had 2 gigs less than what I have in my damn 2080 sitting in my PC right now, you would have heard a motherfucking shitstorm across the world. They've been like, why do this? What the hell are you doing? But yet, because it's $299, I was like, oh, it's okay. You know, we're fine with 1440p, even though you can technically run damn near any damn graphics card you want at 4K. You're just going to have some shit settings. But you're telling me it can't even do the bare minimum of your top tier from last gen? That is a goddamn
you know what I noticed?
This is
what I noticed right here too?
This is for little Billy and Timmy, whose mom lost her job due to the pandemic, and so, you know, this financing option is good for her, even though she doesn't have internet or cable or anything like that, because they're struggling and they're living paycheck to paycheck. And, you know, so what we're thinking about is, oh yeah, let's go on and get Timmy an Xbox Series S, so that he can be able to download games digitally.
Yo, I gotta bounce. I just gonna say one more thing. I got another podcast to do, but yeah, the Microsoft they're just stupid as hell for releasing this console. They should have just kept the One X, right, as the cheaper model for them, and then, you know what I mean. This shit is gonna bottleneck some third party games and shit like that can possibly affect the PS5. So I'm pissed at this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pissed at this and shit like that. But I just want to say happy anniversary to the PlayStation. I was kind of irritated with them yesterday, not because everybody was mad at PlayStation for not responding to Xbox, but to me, it's like, that wasn't what irritated with me yesterday. It's the fact that it's 25 years of PlayStation, and there wasn't no type of like fan celebration, or they didn't do really much effort into celebrating the 25 years. I just wanted to say that before I leave. But yo, y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all next time. Remember, speak from the heart, keep it gaming, and yeah, let's get into it, man.
Yeah, yo, you can drop your Twitter in the chat, Chris. Well,
I will.
Yo, this developer made a good point, because people keep trying to say, oh, well, what about PC? And do you ever notice that with PC, there's a minimum specifications that you need? You can't buy no Chromebook from Best Buy for $100 and play something. You understand? There's minimum specifications. So this guy says, also, it's always scaled on PC is nonsense. Every AAA game in the past decade or so has their assets made once they run on minimum specs. Increasing sample counts a bit here and there for high settings isn't what you could truly have done with more power. Minimum specs matter. Exactly. So what we're looking at with the Series S is minimum specs.
Yeah, there's an echo going on. Yo, but yeah, who's echoing right there? Somebody's echoing. Got the podcast listening. But just to, I didn't even see this at first. They're comparing the Series S with the Xbox One S here. Just to let you know, because I guess most likely this is what these are the games that you can play. The versions of games that you can play here on the Series S. Also, the X is discontinued. But one thing I'll give them here is that, yeah, it did load much faster than the Xbox One S. And as you can see, the texture on the gun is more prevalent on the Series S. So the games are looking better. So you see right here, it's looking faded here on top of here. You wait and look at the textures are on the top of the gun.
Yeah, I'm
here.
seeing it. I'm seeing
and
it.
then on the Series S, you see the texture a little bit better here on the gun. So I give them credit with that, but yeah, I agree with you, Persona, man. I think they should have did what PlayStation, the route that PlayStation did. I honestly feel that a lot of Xbox gamers will be happier if they went that route as well, because you're not getting a lower end version, a lower denominator where developers have to develop for and then scale up. You're getting one base version, and then you playing basically the same game. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
kind of crazy.
I don't believe that. Kind of how like Mark Cerny went to different developers to see what they wanted to be put in this next gen console. This console was not made with developers in mind at all. It's just going to handicap them.
This is a cash grab console.
That's all it is.
That's exactly what it is. It's a cash grab.
Game Pass console, something cheap. But the thing is, they're talking about this $299 price, but the One S was on sale a lot for $199, and it didn't help them as far as gaining any
They don't got no games,
so
bro.
If you don't have any compelling games, it doesn't matter. The console could be free. I mean, if you don't have any games to play on it, what's the point?
Even Xbox One released with games. These two consoles about to release with no games. Let that sink in.
Yo, you heard their launch titles, right? It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I can play that on PlayStation 5.
Gears of War Tactics.
No one gives a shit about
Yakuza, Like a Dragon.
I can play that on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 with backwards compatibility.
Tetris Effect Connected.
You can play that on PlayStation.
Dirt 5.
You can play it on PlayStation.
And I think that's it.
All that's on PlayStation. I can't tell you what I'm playing on PlayStation whenever PlayStation releases.
There's a lot of Xbox guys comparing the CPU from the PS5 to the One S, and yeah, I mean, with S&T off, it is 100 gigahertz faster. But if you look at the specs between the OG Xbox and the PS4, the original Xbox had a slightly faster CPU, and you look at the way the games performed on those two consoles. I mean, that it's not. They shouldn't be comparing that.
And I was gonna say, because a lot of people don't know this unless you're a PC gamer. When you get up to a certain resolution, it stops being about the CPU and more about the GPU. Like the CPU is good to have it so you can eliminate bottlenecks, but once you start getting into 1440p and 4K zones, the game becomes more GPU dependent. The CPU is relegated to more AI tasking. So for everybody sitting here talking about, the CPU is faster. Okay, that's cool.
The CPU is a beast,
faster.
A little bit faster with
just like
than last gen though.
But look at that memory bandwidth. The memory bandwidth is over half the speed of the Series X. So not only does it have less RAM, the RAM is over half the speed of the Series X. It's a huge bottleneck.
Yo, bottleneck gonna be that word going next gen, man.
Huge bottleneck. Those games are going to perform. It's not just about
Now this is the thing though.
resolution.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
No, go ahead. Like no, I'm sorry.
but
Like, go
it's
ahead,
not
bro.
like you just flip a switch and just lower the resolution to 1440p and you have the same game. The textures. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into these games. It's not just resolution. So, I mean, looking at these specs here, this is a very, very weak console.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
just-
it is it. I don't. Yeah, when you pushing like graphics, the graphical detail is looking subpar, but the frames that everybody's saying Xbox is pushing frames. Yo, my biggest issue is that when it comes to Xbox, Microsoft is treating their console platform like a PC. They're pretty much, molding Xbox gamers into a PC gamer and how a PC would do things on a console side, in my opinion. And you're not really getting any real push in as far as game development, innovation in that aspect with the Microsoft games. They're just making games that is very similar to what another popular game is, and they trying to put their foot in there and make a game like that, and have it scale where it's going to be 4K, 60 frames a second, 120 frames. You know what I mean? That's what they're pushing here. When I look at this console, they're not doing anything as far as like with sound. They're not doing anything as far as world design with these games. They're not doing anything like that as far as like pushing that envelope for a next gen game. It's just going to be a resolution bump from what I'm seeing. And for Microsoft, man,
which is crazy, bro. It's like, yo, you look at PlayStation's games, you look at what PlayStation is doing, you look at what developers are trying to do, because PlayStation has been put. Even I'm mad at PlayStation right now. Even though I'm mad at PlayStation, and they some bastards. PlayStation's putting out these articles where the developers are talking about what they're doing with the features like haptic feedback, 3D audio, all this different stuff, all these different things that they're trying to do to push the immersion in gaming, push gaming forward, trying to get third-party developers on board and have them up their development. You feel me? You look at what Epic is trying to do with Unreal Engine 5 and all this other stuff, right? Then you look over at Xbox and it's just like, play 4 generations of games and bring your games with you wherever you go. And Game Pass is the future. And like, it's just stuff that just does not matter.
Yeah, I mean, yo, shout out to
it's crazy, bro.
Shout out to Zero Stick Skills. He said, "When did gaming become about hardware, not games?" Yeah, that is a good ass point, man. Like a lot of these dudes is just talking about the hardware itself, but they're excited for the hardware. But when you look at that launch lineup, you don't really see nobody talking about it, man. Halo not in there no more.
They bring up Game Pass, Barry.
Yeah, it's Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Game Pass is a great deal. But how you guys feel about the pricing here, and how do you think the PlayStation is going to price their console with a PS5?
I'm putting it out there now. PlayStation 500. PlayStation disc version is 500. PlayStation digital version $400.
Okay.
Well,
in terms of this pricing, I'm not surprised at this price. I mean, I expect the Series X to be 500. And with the Series S 300, I'm not surprised.
Look, I was wondering why there was such a dang big gap between the two on the price, and I was like 300 and 500. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. They're supposed to be the same console, just pretty much more or less. Maybe one just a little bit lower spec. But I'm like, shit. Now I see why the damn Series S is $299. They just giving you a last gen, new gen. Sadly.
Do they plan on supporting this console for this whole next generation?
I guess so.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
No,
I doubt it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, in 2 years down the line, there's going to be a Series S Pro, guaranteed.
There's no way third parties will support this.
But here's the thing: if there is going to be a Series S Pro, remember they're going to stand this. We don't believe in leaving people behind bullshit again. Mm-hmm. They're still going to have to support that damn regular Series S.
Yep.
So
I'm telling you now, one of two things is going to happen here.
Third party
either third party's not going to support this, which I really think that's what's going to be the case here. I'm telling you, I think third party is going to
No,
actually move away from Xbox.
It depends how it sells. If it does sell well,
And
they're
it's
gonna
selling
support it.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: the Series S will probably sell just because people gonna be like, it's cheap. Just the casual. I'm just speaking on just a plain Jane casual ass gamer, not us people that's like invested in actually knowing what these damn shits do. I'm just talking about the person that walks in the Walmart and sees the shit.
But yo, people quickly learn their lesson. You remember the iPads? Remember when that came out? And iPad 2 and iPad 3, and Apple had the consumer friendly, one with the 16 gigabytes. And everybody was like, "Oh my god, I can get this for $199, $299 for 16 gigs. I'm going to get that version because it's cheaper." But you realize a month or two down the line, you snapping all these pictures and you downloading all these apps, them 16 gigs go quick.
Look,
And you think about it like, yo, maybe I should have got the 64 gigs or the 128 gigs. You know what I mean? So
look, Jemiah, my brother, I love you to death, but I'm telling you right now, you can say casuals do research, but go ask a casual that's in Walmart talking to somebody if a Walmart employee knows what the hell they talking about.
I do think that people underestimate casual gamers, the mass market.
Yeah.
I don't, because I've seen it firsthand. That
I feel like if you hit
money for a better product, spending money for a better product, and I know that personally from what I do, and so people will spend money on something they may not even need if they deem it to be better. So I don't see this. I see the S selling, but I don't see it being this crazy deal that they're making out to be.
Yeah, so to be honest with you, which one you think is going to sell more, Series S or X, when it launches?
I'm going with the S. I'm literally telling you right now, the S.
The S will sell more, but they won't.
I think people is going to go with the X more than the S.
You think so?
Yeah. You know why? Because at the end of the day, it is an all digital console.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It is limiting on that aspect. As much as it's a good price and all that stuff, people do want their physical stuff, and I do think that people want the better hardware. They're gonna go for the better hardware. A casual gamer gonna go for the better hardware. You know what I mean? Yeah, the cheap price does gonna come into effect as well. But the fact that this is a cheap price and it's also a limiting console that's only digital is going to affect a lot of people's purchases. So I do think this, my opinion, I think the Series X is going to sell more than the Series S. But we'll definitely see, man. But November 10th is coming out. But PlayStation, where they at, guys? Where's PlayStation?
I think they were waiting. I think they were waiting on Microsoft to announce that price because they didn't want to. They always wait. So I think that now that Microsoft jumped out there with price, they can probably match them with the disc version of the console and then bring the other one at $100 cheaper or whatever. I think they were just waiting on Microsoft.
I think that's dumb for them to wait on Microsoft. Like, look at it. Microsoft announced their Series S and new console, price, release date, and then the next day they announced the Series X price and release date. But PlayStation is what was trending on Twitter. PlayStation is what the information that people want. There's obviously a more demand going on for PlayStation, and I do feel that regardless on what the Series X and the Series S is priced, more people is going to want the PlayStation because you have the more compelling games. You also have a service that people can buy into if they don't have the money to buy games. You have PS Now as well. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I feel like PlayStation, you don't have to wait for Microsoft to do anything. I don't know how the fuck is the market leader waiting for the market loser to see what they're doing. That don't make no fucking sense. You know what I mean? You're guiding next gen all by yourself. You're always gonna dictate the price because at the end of the day, yes, like I said, Microsoft, they're gonna push the frames, they're gonna push the the graphics and the resolution. But other than that, they're not really pushing anything that's new upon console gamers. That's gonna be like, oh, that's different right there. You see the devs how they talk about the DualSense controller, the SSD, the 3D, the Tempest audio engine, and all that stuff. It's a much different approach that PlayStation is pushing, a much more newer approach that PlayStation is pushing. So you are leading gamers into next gen. You are the one that should be dictating what the pricing should be, not Microsoft, the loser. You know what I mean? Microsoft ain't doing nothing really next gen outside of just giving you better hardware to push more frames and more resolutions and graphics. You know what I mean? But I do feel like this waiting is a bunch of bullshit. Monday morning, I'll tell you this. Monday morning, when I wake up, not even before I wake up, there better be a tweet. There better be a video, a blog article, something. Guys, Monday, I better get an email letting me know I can pre-order, getting an invitation to pre-order my PlayStation 5. And Monday, they need to pump out those articles on PlayStation 5 and how it looks and this and that. What's the price? When it's coming out? Monday! Which is what date? Monday is what?
The 14th.
The 14th of September. I need all of that. All of it. Yo, so the Series S is 4 T-flops. What is the GPU on the Series S? Anybody know? Let me see if they got the specs up here, because I'm not sure what the GPU is. Series S specs. Because that plays a different because the architecture of the Series S is different than the
original Xbox One.
Than the original Xbox and Pro. So comparing the T-flop count is going to be a little bit different there. So we gotta watch that PlayStation issue. We can't be like, yo, Series S is four T-flops and the PlayStation is 4 points.
I mean, I'm gonna say it more than likely it is RDNA 2, but it's just a different GPU SKU, if anything.
Yeah.
So it's probably just like the Series X has this one particular GPU, the 1S or Series S, goddammit, has like I'd say a tier, 2 tiers below it.
Okay. But yeah, it looks like Microsoft is they really and truly just trying to push their services here, their xCloud, their Game Pass, which is understandable. What you gotta do better when it comes to the game output, man. You know what I mean? Really and truly, when you look at their first party games, you're not gonna see nothing out, for the next year or two. You know what I mean? And you guys are gonna be buying up these consoles to do what? Yeah, I get it. Most people play third-party games. What? Exclusives what carry you over to lead you over to a platform, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people wouldn't buy a Switch for just the third-party games, right? Who's over here buying a Switch for the third-party games? Anybody?
Nobody.
Did anybody buy?
I literally only bought a Switch for goddamn Pokemon, and
that's what I'm saying. The exclusive pulled you over there. Yeah, you might play a third party game here and there over there, but regardless, the exclusives what pull you there. With a PlayStation, the exclusives what pull you there. Yeah, you're gonna be majority playing third party games, but you're gonna be the idea of a gamer, in my opinion, is like, yo, I can play this exclusively on this platform, but hey, I get the caveat I can play these third party games here as well. That's why you've seen all these exclusive, content deals with PlayStation. Look, Marvel Avengers. There's a lot of Xbox guys that love Xbox. Guess where they're playing Marvel Avengers at? On PlayStation, because you have the better incentive, the better value to play it there due to the exclusive deal with that game.
Hey, Bart, can I say something real quick before you
go ahead, bro?
Because I seen something in the chat. Boycott Activision. Don't do the whole 4.2 over 3.9 when you're dealing with two different completely different GPU architecture. Never do that. Just because it is lower than a PlayStation Pro does not mean that it is lesser than a PlayStation Pro. We had this same issue pop up when the 980s popped up. It had less teraflops than the 7s, but it outdid the 7s. So that's why I'm saying don't go off that teraflop number in this situation.
He said he understand he's using Xbox logic.
I know, but I just won't put that out there because I know somebody will be like, oh, they're saying such and such and such and such. Like, I just make that clear. Don't run with that narrative, whatever y'all do, folks.
My man Court trying to save y'all out there, man, on these Twitter debates. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do feel that PlayStation need to answer quickly. You don't want people just having that mind. At the end of the day, when PlayStation announced their price and release date, is a wrap. Let's be honest here. I'm not even want to sound like a fanboy, but when they do announce that, it's pretty much going to be, nail in the coffin, wrap it up, flat screen. You know what I mean? Microsoft do have like a lot of sway going their way due to what they did with the price and the release, which I give them kudos and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna just like, yo, pricing is great. You know what I mean? If somebody came up to me and was like, yo, should I buy a Series S? I'm gonna tell them the real deal. Like, and after that they hear the real deal. That's up to them on if they want to get it or not. I'm not gonna say don't get it or not. I'm just gonna give you the information. If you want to buy it, you buy it. But after looking at all the information, to me personally, and I'm not talking about Jimmy Two Left Feet. I'm talking about gamers that I converse with, gamers that I play games with. Who the fuck is gonna buy a Series S? You know what I mean? Like the people that you play games with, the hardcore people, the people that come to these podcasts and listen to these podcasts or have their own podcast. Who the fuck is gonna buy a Series S? Regardless of how cheap it is. You know what I mean?
I might buy one as a doorstop.
Damn it, Persona.
You'll put that thing in your door.
Yep, be a doorstop. That's what it is. That's the only thing it's good for.
It might be a prop for my monitor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like really and truly, like when you look at that, like I'm thinking about people in this community and people we play games
You know what's so
with.
weird about some of these dudes, Barry? When you ask them that, they always, a ton of people will buy it. Like who? A ton of people. Like who? Is this something that you would buy? Not me, but I know people that will buy it. Who? Who?
Yeah, who's really buying it?
Who's buying this?
Because when I look at it, I just think of the Xbox Series S. The X is just the better. It's a better value proposition. You're getting actual better hardware. You're not getting this low ass. Like I'm looking at it like on a long term deal thing too. Like buying an Xbox Series X, you can be good with that console for years to come. If you go into buying a Series S, I don't see you keeping that thing 2 years because, like I said, games are going to get much bigger. They're going to get much more demanding. You know what I mean? And you looking at this 8 gigs of RAM console. It's too limiting, bro. These consoles, what are they using now? Like 16 gigabytes of RAM?
Yeah, I think so.
Also, PCs using that as well. Like, come on, using half of that.
Using half of like damn near half because
that's like this gen.
I'm gonna say PC. The standard is a minimum 16, and I don't even like 16.
And look at this.
Most people have 32 in their shit.
This gen got like 30. This gen got like 8 gigs of RAM in these consoles. And look how the games, look at it. I'm looking at third party games and how they're running. Some of these games can be struggling to run these games. People want to talk about
how loud the fans be. Shit.
Exactly. People want to talk about Avengers. There's times where Avengers, like, yo, you can tell like the hardware is limiting. Where this
is the limits. The Avengers is like that's pushing.
Yeah, it's like yo, everybody doing their own super. Everybody doing a super heroic move, and we got 30 enemies on screen, and it's a big open world area. It's gonna chug.
Skip. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you guys
I
are
think
saying
Avengers is the game, like the third party game that's really pushing PlayStation. That's the limit.
yeah, and you guys are saying
that
that you want to keep doing that for the next couple of years, buying that console. You guys are crazy, dog.
at least I'm playing at 60 frames.
Yeah. You guys are crazy, man. Like, I don't understand, man. You're going to get more hub world type games rather than a free flowing, open world game, limiting your RAM and all that shit. Crazy, man. But next week, Persona. I know, we always saying this every week with PlayStation, but next week is it the week for PlayStation to announce their price?
Yeah, man, I'm done. I'm really done with PlayStation, bro. Like, I'm about to become a PC gamer, man. That's it, bro.
I'm about to buy a Series S.
I'm about to buy a Series S, man. I'm about to become a casual, non-gaming ass gamer that plays old games from 2 gens ago. That's the type of gamer I am, man. I'm done. I'm done playing new. I don't want new experiences. I don't want a next gen console that's gonna provide me next gen experiences. I don't want that. I want the same stuff, just better frames. That's it. I don't want nothing else.
As you should.
Nah, but on a serious note, I'm sick of hoping, bro. I'm be honest, man. I'm sick of hoping. I'm honestly going into next week like it's whatever. Because if I go in there hoping and they let me down again, yeah, I'm done. Like I'm just I can't keep doing this. I'm good.
Yo, Kimberly,
so
what up?
I'm honestly going into it where it's just like it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I wasn't putting no expectations on it anyway. That's how I'm approaching every week from now on because I keep getting excited. I can't sleep Sunday night. I hope we get some news. Woke up this Monday. PlayStation VR and don't expect any PS5. Y'all pissed. Do you understand how pissed off I was on Monday?
Yeah,
I was really pissed off Monday, man. I was really, really pissed off on Monday.
Yeah, I didn't believe it. I was like, it doesn't mean they can't announce other news. And you was like, no.
I was saying that shit. I'm like, no, they gotta announce something. It's 25th anniversary. They gotta announce. It's Call of Duty. They gotta announce something. No,
the same dude that you guys linking
to you. Yo, hold on. Shout out to you bum ass insiders. Oh, at the Call of Duty event, we're gonna get some PlayStation 5 announcements. We're gonna get some PlayStation 5 news. The Call of Duty event, we're gonna be getting this.
Yo, they had a whole event, bro. They had a whole event.
Yo, you insiders need to jump off a bridge, man.
Yo, somebody had the nerve to be like, I guess PlayStation didn't announce anything today, but tomorrow, what I heard, they're gonna announce something. If I don't know what it is, but I'm
sick of you insiders.
Stop it, man.
I'm sick of y'all, man.
And you guys keep sending me these dumbasses tweets, man. Yo, it's annoying, bro, because this Robert Scenero dude they keep referencing. This motherfucker has never been right, bro. He's never been right, and you guys keep referencing this dude. Yo, Foxy, another one, man. Foxy does be
they don't know nothing, man. These dudes don't know nothing.
This dude be saying shit that's like in code. Nobody know what the fuck he's talking about, and then nothing happens. It's like, well, I didn't say
maybe for another day.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here, man?
We're like, y'all
maybe today is not the day.
Wait,
it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hit him with the y'all assume what I was saying. I didn't say like what. Just stop. Shit.
I'm surprised the road that Foxy went down, man. Surprised at that road because
I never said it was going to be today. I just said we should be expecting something soon. Well, maybe today is not the day. Then.
maybe it's the 14th, not the date I said.
You know what these insiders do? Your insiders remind me of like them psychic hotlines. They speak where they leave the door open.
Generally.
Where it's not certain. So what these insiders would be like, so I'm hearing rumblings that, PlayStation has something worked out where they're going to be giving us an announcement soon. It might be this week, it might be next week. All I know is we should be expecting something soon. Soon when? This month? Next month? The month after? Soon when? My sources are telling me soon, guys. Soon. We should be getting something soon.
My sources is telling me, guys, be very excited. because
guys get hyped. They say that shit for 2 weeks. Guys get hyped. Guys,
yo, they be
it's
like,
coming. It's coming. Guys get hyped. Then when it happens, I told you.
yeah, they be like, yo,
you didn't tell me nothing.
Gameplay is coming, guys. Running a PS5. Then 2 months later, see, it came. It came.
See, guys, I am an insider. You can listen to me.
It's crazy, man. We gotta.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done trying. I'm done wondering. I'm done hoping. If it happens, it happens. That's how I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, we gotta knock it off, man. We gotta knock it off. But
I'll say this though: if PlayStation doesn't say anything next week, yo, I'm done. I'm done with them.
It gotta be next week, man. But before we close, I want to show this picture though, because this picture speaks in volumes right here, man. Shout out to whoever who created this picture. Dope ass picture, man. I don't know who created it. I just saw it on Twitter and I posted it. But this shit, PlayStation 5. So they're listing all of the first party exclusives here. Then they have the third party exclusives here. Crazy list of, this is all coming out, guys, within the launch window of PlayStation 5. Some of these is launch games. Majority of these is launch window games. So like, 3 to 6 months, these games are coming out here for this console. And you guys are going to tell me that you're not going to buy a PS5? You're going to buy a Series X over a PS5? For Horizon 2, Forbidden West, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Gran Turismo 7, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Demon Souls, Returnal, Sackboy Big Adventure, Destruction All-Stars, Astro Playroom, Kena Bridge of Spirits, Godfall, Ghostwire Tokyo, which is a PlayStation exclusive, Project Athea, Stray, Solar Ash, Goodbye Volcano High. They forgot Bust Next in a lot of games here. Deathloop, which is a PlayStation exclusive.
It is?
Yes. People saying this is a time exclusive. No. I'm gonna show you a difference between a time exclusive on PlayStation and a
did the developers say this is exclusive to PlayStation?
Yes. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. You guys think I'm playing around? Yo, your boy does his research.
Bug snacks, dude.
Your boy does his research.
And
talking about bug snacks.
That's a good diverse lineup.
Yes, it is. And you gonna tell me, Court? Ask them this question, Court. You gonna look at that lineup and tell me nothing there excites you?
Anybody I'm gonna say, if anybody say that, you're lying to your goddamn self, because you ain't lying to me.
There's at least 5 games there that I'm playing.
There's at least 2 games I know somebody be eyeballing. Exactly. Ain't no way you gonna tell me, oh, none of them games interest me.
You know what they always say. I'm gonna wait till PlayStation get about 6-7 games before I can buy it.
I'm not playing none of this stuff. None of this excites me. Oh yeah, what you interested in? Oh, Grounded, Sea of Thieves. Fuck. What the fuck are you talking about?
I guarantee you, the Souls community ain't gonna miss out on no Demon Souls.
Oh, listen, you gonna have PC dudes buying a PS5 for that Demon Souls. Trust me, I'm even gonna buy Demon Souls. I never played it.
Oh, nigga.
Yo, Spider-Man, exactly. Souls? Yeah. Spider-Man alone is gonna push consoles. Just that game in itself.
No, Demon Souls is harder than Dark Souls.
It looked like it's gonna be a pain, but I can't wait to play. And that shit look beautiful as hell too. Seeing them screenshots, I was like, damn, this game gonna look beautiful on my new fucking 4K TV.
So
I don't know if I'm gonna get this LG though. I might get.
Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Deathloop, PlayStation 5 console exclusive. Yeah, but they said for limited time, also available. So it might be time. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see this bottom part right here, so I'll fall back.
You got caught.
But at least I ain't giving out fault. It's like, look, guys, PlayStation 5 console exclusive. It's not coming to other consoles. Nah, I saw this part right here. It's like, okay. But I think I did see something. But you know what? I'll say for now, yeah, it's timed. Also available on PC, console exclusive for a limited time. Okay, so they said that right there, and I think they said that also with Little Devil Inside. Let me see.
Ghostwire as well.
Oh, let me see Ghostwire so we can get the factual information here. Oh, yep. See, console time exclusive for limited time. The Ghostwire. Where's Little Devil Inside? I wanted to see that.
I'm gonna say Blue Point need to quit hinting and just go and say, "Hey, Sony, we won't make Legend of Dragoon. God dang it, let that be."
Make
Needs it
that
in the
Legend
light.
of Drage, man. Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, I can't wait to see how Marvel Avengers plays on PS5, low key, and how it looked. Because Marvel Avengers looks beautiful as hell on PlayStation.
Okay,
4.
so here we go too. Yeah, a lot of them seem like they're gonna have like a time limit.
Yeah,
with a lot of
it'll be
these third party
at some
games.
point.
Yeah, like a year
It'll
or
be on
so,
Xbox.
year, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Xbox.
All right, so I was wrong. I was wrong, guys.
Xbox,
But at
still
least
launch exclusives though.
look, but at least you caught yourself, so it's all good.
Yeah,
How about
not
that
putting out the
Xbox?
false information out there. But yo, we about to close this thing up, man. Guys, hit us with the outros. What you doing for the rest of the week? Starting with my man Court, man. I know Court be out doing them races, man. I know you be doing that's your Sunday thing.
My Sunday, and I'm trying since I think my internet's been screwed up for about 2 months, so that's why I really haven't been live streaming. Download speed, immaculate. Upload speed, I ain't even getting a meg. It was just been horrible. But yeah, I've been doing my racing thing. I mean, I've really just been chilling. I'm speculating, and I'm just thinking in my head next week could be the week for PS5. But if it don't happen, I'm not worrying about it anymore. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. Just they could be like 2 weeks out before the shit drops. This is the price of the PlayStation. All right, cool, whatever. Just get the shit and call it a day. Because all this waiting on them is just gonna cause some people to have aneurysms, and I ain't got time.
I want to ask you a question, on Court.
Yeah.
When's the last time you played that flight sim?
I got off of about 2 weeks. Hey. But I will say this. I got more hours in it than all them damn fucking bots that's been capping for it.
Yeah. Yo, Court, only person I'll watch play that game, yo, real talk.
But no, I mean, Flight Sim was like, you get into the mood and it's kind of like, okay, I got to leave it alone. Plus, it was like, kids wouldn't leave me alone long enough to even do a flight. So I was like, yeah, I got to put Flight Sim down. I got to play something I can just pick up, put down, pick up, put down. So, yeah, Flight Sim is for when all the family members are out the house. Then I'll get on Flight Sim. But they ain't been out the house, so.
Damn, yo, devs is coming out here, yo. A lot of these devs are speaking on this S. They're like, yo, nah, we not with this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Just to bring it up right here, this dude, Daniel Weiss, at 10 gigs for the Xbox S, you're talking about developers maybe having extra gig of RAM for their projects over games running on the Xbox One at launch. For a system said to run at 1440p 60, that's fucking horrific. And everything is probably the worst problem.
God damn.
Yo, you see what? What I tell y'all, bro? When that honeymoon phase is over, you gonna see what people really feel and where people's money is really going to be spent. I'm going in. Barney went in with his speak from the heart, but I'm going in tomorrow.
But yet we're mad. And the devs calling the same shit out, but
yo,
hey,
we're not devs. We're not people creating the games. These are people creating the games.
Who would believe a developer over an Xbox enthusiast?
Yeah,
exactly, Link. Why would I listen to a developer that actually creates a game, Link? I want to listen to my favorite Xbox podcast member that talks about Xbox
or somebody
on social media
or D-Batch.
You know, let me listen to them.
They don't even play games, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't.
But yo, Link,
I don't
man.
get these PC guys talking about they're going to be getting the Series S. I don't get it, but that's what they're saying. So, yeah.
Yo, hit us with your outro link, man. People know what it
Thanks for having me on. Great podcast. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. And yo, my man Persona.
Hey.
Always keeping it so NY, man.
One half of the What's Up PlayStation crew. What is good, guys? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and host of What's Up PlayStation podcast. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Listen, guys, tomorrow When Persona Speaks is happening after work. I gotta speak. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak. And it's gonna be fun. 6 o'clock. Tune in for that. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. What's Up PlayStation podcast with myself and Jay Bari. That's gonna be fun as well.
Yo, Saturday gonna be a fun podcast, man.
You know what? It's gonna be fun because we got COD, we got this Ubisoft forward. Then we're gonna talk about PlayStation not giving us the news that we want, especially on the 20th anniversary. It's a lot of other things coming. Don't worry. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Don't miss that podcast. It's gonna be great. I'm hosting this week, so it's gonna be great. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gaming with Persona, but also subscribe to What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. And make sure y'all hit the like button. Support my boy Bari, man. Let's get my boy to 3,000 before the end of the year. Come on now.
Whoa. That's asking for a little. That's asking for a little too much.
My boy can get to 3,000 before the end of the year. Stop playing. Also, shout out to the panel, man. Shout out to my boy Court. Get my boy Court to 1,000. What y'all doing?
Yo, Persona, you almost at 2,000, man. Get you at 2K. Road to 2K.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. They don't want to sell to me, man. I'm too real, man. They want somebody with a Cyberpunk shit to talk to them.
You guys can always find these guys' YouTube channels in the description. Persona, Court, my man Upchuck. I always put their stuff in the description. But that's my peoples right there, man. But later this week, guys, I have another stream coming up talking about the Guilty Gear dev update with Strive and the future of fighting game stream, man. I'm going to talk about some fighting games and how, you know, it can benefit with next gen and all that stuff. And that's how fighting games is coming together when it comes to this generation. I'm going to talk about all of that, man. I got a lot to talk about. I just want to vibe, you know what I mean?
Also next week I got who I got coming, man? I gotta make a calendar because I forget.
A man got so much interviews to be forgetting, man.
I think Randolph Thor is next week.
That man got all the interviews.
Oh yeah, Rand should be a good one. Rand should be definitely a good one.
Tim Dog. I gotta reach out to Tim Dog and set up I gotta get Tim
It's on the same engine. Shout out to my man Tim Dog.
Man, Tim Dog and Rand are gonna be such fun ones to do. I cannot wait.
Yo, guys, also
J-Main as well.
Also, PlayStation, What's Up PlayStation podcast, What's Up PlayStation. We're at 546 subs. If you guys aren't subscribed to What's Up PlayStation yet, please do subscribe to What's Up PlayStation. We'll really appreciate that. Also,
I'm trying to go out here, man.
Check out all the podcasts that we have so far. Yo, we got 6 podcasters on the channel so far. And just a little insiders. The What's Up PlayStation crew coming to iTunes very soon. So for those people that, you know, want to, broaden the horizon a little bit, or those people that just listen to the, the audio, we got you covered when it comes to iTunes. And we'll see about other, podcasts and
Fredman. Fredman. Fredman said, "Post up." I'll reach out to him, see if he want to come through for an interview. I'll do an interview with Post Up.
Shout out to Post Up, man.
I'm gonna grill him.
The Xbox lawyer.
I'm grilling him, man. Post up getting grilled. That's a fact.
As he should. Post Up, he be spewing a lot of crazy information, man.
Yo.
But we about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. I'm about to watch some more COD content, to be honest. I'm gonna chill for the rest. I was gonna get on Avengers, but I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning to get on Avengers before I go to work. But
I'm playing some Avengers. I'm about to level up my Hulk. Hulk is close to 50. I'm about to play some Avengers.
I'm about to finally start Avengers.
Yo, Court, man, you need to
play that story.
Yeah, finish that.
Look,
story.
I'm going. Hey, man, it was either buy Avengers and skip on car parts or buy my car parts. I need the car parts a little bit more.
The hell with the car parts, bro. Walk.
Nah, I can't be saying that. That car is half my damn salary every month.
You could have told the crew, man. You could have told the crew like, yo, man, I'm trying.
No.
You could have told them that you needed $10K for a lawyer.
Oh man!
I'm sure you would have got it.
Persona, you gotta go, yo. You gotta go.
Yeah. Shout out only the inside crew though.
Bruh, why did you bring that up?
I need to,
I'm done with you,
they
bro.
need 10K for a lawyer, bro.
Go you.
Oh man.
But yeah, we out of here, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Later.